Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the WID podcast.
Oh, sick.
Whoa.
Dude, I want to.
We're on now.
Yeah. I want to pimp you out so bad. Because I'm like, dude, okay. For instance.
You want to pimp me out?
Yes, I want to pimp you out.
Whoa.
Did you do photography?
It's not hard.
Yeah, no.
I like your hustle, man. You're thinking money-wise. I like that.
Let's hear it. Let's go.
See, okay.
I might be down.
You might be down. So yesterday we went and did a graduation. My son's graduating this year. So we went and got pictures done. Well, of course, we were looking online and shit. There's a girl, high school. You know, I think she's fixing to graduate herself. But, dude, she's doing fucking photography, man. You know, she'll go out and do your shots, run out, however it is you do your editing.
Oh, yeah.
And sending you out that fucking night, bro. Mm-hmm. That night. And I was like, she's charging $30 a pop.
See, it bothers me when kids are like very productive at this young age because I was like passed out in a bush somewhere at this age. And now these kids are going to college and getting like master's degrees in their first year and shit.
Well, the hustle, man. Just the hustle straight
That's
out of high school.
That's a hustle mentality right out of high school.
Tell me about it, man.
She must have discovered photography pretty early on.
Yeah.
And it like a family thing, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. And it just like, it's a passion now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm telling you, man.
To be at that age and to already be like, this is my thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, but you're missing out on some money, dude. Some stupid cash.
I know I am.
Because there's like, we've done this a few times, right? Like last year we had this one girl. And I don't even remember her name, but she was charging $50 for 15-minute slots. You get 10 photos of she'll take a ton of them, but give you the 10 best that she pulls. Mm-hmm. And, bro, she had us lined up. Like, she went and got somewhere downtown. And, like, we were sitting there. We showed up 10 minutes early because she's like, show up 10 minutes early, get yourself ready, stuff like that. And then she was young, bro.
Get your shit together so you can get the fuck out.
She could, fix your hair, you ugly ass. You know? So we showed up 10 minutes early, 10, 15 minutes early. She's already doing one.
Yeah.
You know? We get in there, they leave, we get in, she starts knocking these pictures out, man. She's there for 3 hours, dog. 3 hours.
Just knocking people out.
Just knocking them every 15 minutes, just moving them out.
What I think is cool is a lot of kids these days are doing they've noticed they don't want to work for a boss.
Yeah,
I think all of them are starting to see, why the fuck would I work for a boss? I'll do this shit myself. In this day and age, I've never seen so many kids with like $20,000 at school and shit. Like kids post pictures on Instagram, like flexing all this shit. I'm like, damn, dude.
They're all creators.
Yeah. It's TikTokers, creators, and dude, the age of the internet.
Yeah.
And kids utilize it. I hate it that I've been making more TikToks, man, because like I gotta keep with the fucking trends of everything, like in this day and age. If you're not doing reels, TikToks, and like everything that needs to be posted online, then you're not getting the exposure you need. And that sucks.
No, definitely. Anyways, guys, before we get too far, welcome back to another episode of What to Do podcast. In the studio today, we got Mr. Cozy Andretti.
Welcome back.
If you didn't notice, he's got a really unique voice. So.
Oh yeah. You got a voice, man. You got a voice made for this,
dude. I really love. I've wanted to sing show tunes, like old Frank Sinatra songs. I can't think of one off the top of my head, or I'd put a fucking show on. But deep radio voice, but it's got nothing on Gatlin's. Like Gatlin,
dude, yeah.
Oh man, dude, he's been ever since he was doing the radio voice at school. Like he's always been known as the man with the golden voice. So I'm like, damn, can't compete with that.
Closing my eyes, man, and I can hear you talking. I'm like, dude. It's a radio voice.
It's a radio,
yeah. Something where it's like, oh shit, it's
crazy because I actually
Cozy on the ones and twos.
Yeah. Just start a late night one and I'll read porn magazines out loud.
Nice.
Yeah, super
There's a start.
Yeah. You gotta find your niche in this market, dude. I can't hop in and talk like.
And she unzipped his pants slowly.
Dude, yeah, I wish it was a book. Yeah.
With Deftones, with Deftones playing in the back.
That's the thing. I didn't know that women don't watch porn, but they'll shame you the fuck out of it, but they'll read the shit out of it.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, and then he walked into the room and unbuttoned his pants and unsheathed his sword as he laid it upon her body. I'm like, God damn.
I'm watching an anime or something. Whoa.
This is a medieval fight scene. Yeah, man.
What
Drink my water.
Let me take a sip real quick. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's even cooler whenever, I do it to my lady whenever we wake up in the mornings and I don't get my way and shit. I'm like, what are you doing, woman? Her dad's native, so I do his native voice anytime we're fucking around. Yeah, I'll hit her with the deep, the way you walk amongst my people does not fucking, some shit like that, dude. But I don't know, and voices and, what's it called? the people who imitate people. There's an actual
Impersonators.
Impersonators.
Yeah, voice impersonators.
Dude, hearing people do that shit is like that's a whole nother level entirely.
yeah.
Like people who can't act.
No, but when
they're
they
not
do.
sexy.
But when
they're
they-
voice actors.
They
Yeah.
voice act the fuck out of things.
But when they nail it though, it's
oh
like,
man,
holy
yeah, no,
shit.
it's so cool. I can't think of like a great voice actor off the top of my head, but there's many.
Yeah.
And you don't even
yeah.
think of it when you watch like a show and it's like seamless.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's a good voice actor.
There was that dude in Mad TV, Frank Caliendo,
I don't know that.
because
Guy.
he did a lot of impersonation. Then there was that other guy. From,
Who was the
I know
guy-
Ari Spears around that time.
Yes.
Who was the actor that played Luke Skywalker?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark
Mark
Hamill
Hamill
as Joker.
as the Joker.
Yep.
Was
Joker.
the best.
He's also
Was the
Cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which people don't know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Carrie
shit.
Fisher is the nun, the Harry Bush nun that picks them up. Yeah, dude.
R.I.P.
Star Wars nerds,
Carrie
man.
Fisher.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. God damn it.
Damn.
But the
didn't
Joker,
know
the
that.
animated series, The Joker, Mark Hamill.
oh
man,
yeah,
was-
it's great.
was-
That laugh, everything. Love
oh
it.
yeah. Dude, it's wild. You
Oh,
wouldn't even.
dude, the day I didn't know that for the longest time. So like when it finally clicked in my head of like he also played the Joker, I damn near like busted a load on the floor like, right there. As I found. I'm like, dude, I fucking love Batman, dude. You're
Yes.
telling me Luke Skywalker is Joker? Like fucking head on.
Like my two favorite worlds coming together.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a nerd, fully through and through nerd shit. Yeah, man, I've always loved anything nerdy, geeky, cool, sci-fi shit, science, space, comic books, everything. Like, it trips me out when people are afraid to show their nerdhood about that shit because I'm like, why?
They're like,
it's
they-
the coolest
They
shit.
keep it in the
is.
closet and shit.
Yeah, no, like you're gonna tell me the dude like that you like mystical dragon slayers that pull out enshrined swords and like go out on their own 2 feet and slay somebody with their bare hands? That's whack.
Like, if you wanted
But
to
the
pick a
guy,
fantasy,
the
why
guy
not
that posts on Instagram, King Von, is like, "I miss you." That's the gangster dude. Like, no, fuck that, dude. Nerds all the way, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I caught my own little brother in Tory Lane's comments saying like, "Free you, big bro." I'm like, no, don't be that guy. Pick up a fucking comic book or something.
That's hilarious.
Damn.
Well, I had my nerdisms.
Oh yeah. What is it?
I just fucking when you like, hold on, motherfucker. You called me a nerd, and I'm like, well, you know more about comic books. Than
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
This
And
yeah.
hold on, it's just like stored knowledge that every now and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Bro, he's got so much knowledge, useless knowledge.
Yeah.
That any person that I know. 'Cause
Nothing you know is useless. You've seen how many random facts I fucking busted out before we started. Like,
but it's like he learns them just to make fun of you. He's like,
oh, that's the best too. That's the best. Yeah, fucking knowing more than somebody else. What better feeling is that? Like, you don't know shit.
he's like, I know so much about comic books, but that's for nerds though. And he'll just like spit it all back to me. I'm like,
Yeah, he's always like, you're such
And when
a
I'm done,
nerd.
I'll drop a fucking
So-
mic.
so
I'm
you
like,
really
fucking
are a nerd,
Doc does that at the shop, which is so funny to see because he's man. Older tattooers, people are just scared of him. Like, I guess when you see like an older man that like I don't know. To me, it's all the same. Like, we're all just tattooers, but to other people outside looking in, I forget how that looks.
Yeah.
So whenever we're doing like nerd tattoo, we call them nerd tats because that's what we are. We're nerds, man. We're nerds. But he'll go in and he'll be like, "The fuck are you doing? You fucking nerd? Are you doing a fucking nerd tattoo?" And then the clients are all sitting in the chairs.
He's the one getting the tat.
And then he's all like, "Yeah, no, that's sick as fuck. Actually, I love that shit." Just
fucks with them.
finding ways to
Love it.
fuck with clients, man. I feel like you got to break the ice, like anywhere you go.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about being loud and obnoxious and shit, because
Immediately break the
everybody's
ice.
yeah,
Gotta
man.
be the
Everybody's like
extrovert.
too in their shell everywhere they go.
Yeah.
And I've always lived my life of like, who fucking cares? Like, I'm gonna be the loud guy. Some guys probably not gonna like
Yeah.
it.
A lot of
They're probably
people-
gonna think I'm fucking an asshole, but yeah, at least I had fun and shit.
a lot of people
That's
go
true.
through life wearing a mask.
Yeah,
You know what I
I've seen it,
And you don't, and the crazy thing is you don't even know that person until you've known them for at least 2 or 3 years. And maybe even then you don't really know them. You know, hell, you might go 20 something years and you don't really know
No,
that person.
I've lost friendships, man, being a very upfront and asshole individual. But it's because I refuse. I've been on the other side of the coin where people were fake and put on a front. So I've always told people like, hey, man, like I'm gonna give you exactly how I feel, because if you don't like that, then at least you know I was honest.
Yeah.
You were honest. At least now I know where we stand.
Yeah.
So I've always been loud, extroverted, fucking pushed everybody to be that way.
Okay.
Because I was, dude, contrary to popular belief, I was a quiet ass kid, like for a long time.
No, I
Gotta
get
watch
it,
out for
man.
the quiet ones.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's, but yeah, there came to a certain point where I was like, you know what, Like, why? Well, what forced me to get out of my shell was working retail. Fucking PacSun, dude. Like, greeters coming through the door. How can I help you today? Do you want a t-shirt? I was like, yes. I learned it. Yeah, I learned very quick. People don't want to buy shirts from the guy that's sweating, like greeting them and shit. So, forcing myself to talk and going out of my way, and then all the random knowledge and shit. Yeah. I love that because that opens conversations for other shit.
Yeah.
Like if I notice somebody's like, oh, you're watching Dogma. Like, oh, okay, let me show you these facts about this shit. And then broad conversations.
Hell yeah.
So, like, dude, you're dropping too much.
Yeah. Dude, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes, dude. So one of my buddies, Luis Enrique, he has such a badass name. Luis Enrique Guadarrama Garza is his whole name. And like his son also has a fucking badass name. Not gonna put it out there though. But dude, the moment I met him was we clicked immediately.
Yeah.
Movie nerds, comic book nerds, like artwork, VHSs, movies. Everything I love, this guy were like hand in hand. So anytime we nerd out on some shit, it's super cool to have somebody that's like just as fucking excited. Skits in, everybody's like, why are those guys being weird over there? We're like, dude, because we just fall fucking open, dude. Like it was such a badass movie, dude. Like, man, it's perfect. So,
God, that's badass though that you found that right off the bat.
Dude,
like
no,
it's so hard, dude.
Oh yeah,
immediately, dude. It was so cool.
Some people
and it led into to great shit, dude. Like that opened the door for me meeting Doc, like getting on a more personal level with him and stuff, and getting to know these guys. Just life keeps rolling, man. It's cool. Like I feel like I'm at a time in my life now where the good times are flowing, the bad shit's behind me.
So the
like
transition,
I'm meeting good friends.
The transition was good then from the
old shop. Yeah, man. No, it was a little rough at first. It took some getting used to.
Okay.
Nobody likes like going. I don't
change.
Even,
it's
change. Yeah, that's all it was, man. And then the questions, and it's like, what happened? It was like, no, just. Running businesses suck.
Yes, they do.
It's dude, I see so many people on Facebook online just like, man, I'm fucking killing it out here. I'm like, dude, like, yeah, that's great. I want everybody to kill it, but let's not take away from like it becomes 24/7 your whole livelihood.
That's your life, yeah.
And I didn't sign up for that shit, dude.
No, man.
Tattooing's supposed to be like freedom and like doing whatever the fuck you want whenever you want. Which is great. It's like everybody is at the new shop is on the same page because everybody's older or been around to a certain point to where we we got it down now. We know our routine. We know what we want to do. So we're a whole shop full of just dads, man. Like everybody just wants to do family shit.
That's
now,
cool as fuck,
which is
man.
tight. Yeah, it's super cool. It's good vibes only. Like straight up in the name, people will come up all the time and be like, "Man, it really truly is good vibes only in here." I'm like, yeah, dude, it's kick ass, man. It's so cool,
dude. That's badass, man. Because it's really hard to
like
find
the
it.
voice.
Yeah.
Being your own fucking
every
business
client has a mouse.
Fucking sucks.
Oh,
because you become the bad guy. You become the guy. Fuck. All right,
Man,
here we go.
Immediately, and that's what I didn't like about it, dude. I'm a very easygoing. Like, I don't want to be the boss, dude. I don't want to tell people what the fuck to do. And I've been that guy. You know, people tell me what to do, and I didn't fucking do it too well. But I like to have fun. But when you're running a business, man, you can't be the fun guy.
No, you can't, man.
Yeah,
the
it was too restrictive. Man.
Yeah, the other thing I hated, man, was the fake laughs.
Yeah, well, that's what sucked. I feel like
everybody has to laugh because you're the boss.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh no, not at my fucking spot, dude. No. Fuck no.
See, but that's what's cool though, because those people are fucking real. Those people are real.
Yeah.
You know, not these people. It's like, okay, I'm having to pay you X amount of dollars an hour. You know.
Yeah.
So every time I make some stupid ass comic, just because it's pouring out of my fucking head like goddamn diarrhea.
Yeah.
They're laughing, and I'm like, "What are you laughing? This
like,
wasn't even.
I'm
funny,
not even
dude.
that funny. God damn it!
I'm mad.
I would love to say that happened to me, but no. I think I was the loudest guy in the shop, and like tried to joke with everybody, and my humor was not hitting.
Well,
but no, it was cool.
Yeah, how many we have a few tattoo artists in here, and it just seems like everybody that's come out of that industry. They're cool as fuck, man. It's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna learn how to tattoo because I want to be around some fucking genuine people.
The lifestyle is different. It's more freedom, I guess.
Part of that shit.
Yeah, you want no part of that?
Oh, dude, it's the only career that I've like. It's so much, man. Like, and it's not even. I wouldn't even say I'm anybody really notable or worthy of like saying I'm a fucking cool tattooer. No, dude, it's hard to balance like tattoo life with work, with home life, your family and shit. Because the more clients and booked out you get, the less time you're at home. But the less time you're at home, I mean, like, you need money. You got to make money from home, man. So just, That, and then dealing with just like all the political bullshit inside of tattooing. Like,
oh, that's true.
You got old schoolers, you got new schoolers, and all this shit.
All the different personalities.
Yeah, man. My kind of philosophy is at the end of the day, fuck all that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just here to pay my bills and take care of my family, man. That's the kind of tattoo guy I want to be.
That's
I was doing good shit.
That's commendable, though.
Doing great
That's-
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's commendable. I wish you would have said, you don't want no part of this, Dewey.
Oh no, dude! So Dewey Cox is one of my fucking most quoted movies, like at
Fuck
the
yeah.
shop, like all the time. Like my hair's all fucked up, but whenever I have my glasses on, my favorite scene is like he's like, "What the fuck is everybody talking about that I sound like Bob Dylan? Maybe Bob Dylan sounds like Dewey Cox." And then it shows him singing fucking Bob Dylan song, or the doctor, man, when he's like, he walks in and he's like, "Well, this is the worst case of somebody being cut in half I've ever seen." The wrong kid died, dude. Like everything about that movie is a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh, dude, it's fucking God. It's so good, dude. But it's so good. But okay. I'm still gonna say because it still gets on my nerves. I can't believe you hadn't seen Dogma.
I still
That
haven't
is
seen
so
Dogma.
Oh, dude,
crazy.
yeah, that's
I
crazy.
hadn't seen it.
You've
brought
seen
it
Dewey
up.
Cox. You've seen Walk
Yeah,
Walk
I've seen
Harder.
those.
Okay.
Yes, but when you brought up Dogma, I was like, Dogma. I think
So-
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I know that was wild.
And then
to
you
me.
started like telling me all this stuff, and I was like, damn, I guess I hadn't seen it.
So Dogma started my like religious, I wouldn't say expansion, like opened my mind to being like, hey, what really is religion? You know, when you take a step back and look at it.
all right.
Because which
Now
I
we're
was
going.
like, how fucking funny is it that Kevin Smith of all people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but no, it's a thought provoking movie. It's crazy because it's these angels coming out and they're proving God infallible by getting back into the gates of heaven. And then it all goes into his Catholic faith too. Kevin Smith is like a devout Catholic. And when that movie came out, if you didn't know that, this is gonna be really cool. When that movie came out, he did a there was people protesting the movie in Red Bank, New Jersey. Like,
okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and he was in the protest, and they didn't even
interviewed
know.
him, dog.
Yeah,
They
and they were like,
interviewed
"Why
him
are
about
you
his
here
own
at the
movie.
interview?" And he's like, "Man, I just heard this movie was just like stupid. I heard some bad shit in here, and they didn't even know. Yeah, it was funny.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, they interviewed the fucking director of the movie.
When I went to New York, I wanted to go to the convenience store more than anything else in New York.
Oh, okay.
Because Kevin Smith played a big part of my childhood growing up. Not Silent Bob, Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
Everything from my personality as a kid was like thinking he was the coolest guy. Like I was like, dude, this dude, motherfuck. Like I'm like, damn, that's how you start a movie? That's tight. And then this is my hetero life mate, like establishing that with the ladies. This is my hetero life mate. You know?
He's like, damn it, I'm bored, man.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, there's some crazy facts like Dogma because they had the Alan Rickman. Mm-hmm. Okay, when they got him, they straight up, I guess Dave Smith told Jay, he's like, hey, man, I need you to be serious about this. Do you know he learned everybody's part in that movie?
No, I didn't know that.
He learned everybody's fucking part. He's like, I don't want to upset
Dude,
that Rickman guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Straight up.
Damn.
What a badass dude. Yeah. If you're going to work with him, you definitely don't want to disappoint Professor Snape.
Yeah.
Fucking puts a spell on you and shit,
R.I.P.
dude.
Like, there was a couple of them where
man.
you see Jay, man, he's kind of like in the back.
Yeah.
It looks like he's asleep. No, man, he's fucking high off.
This was when he was coming down off heroin. So like you'll see his eyes look like he looks all fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
But Jason Mewes, hell of a guy. He's coming to Texas. He has like a in-person thing in Austin sometime pretty soon. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The fuck I hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
They're gonna cut our first hour, dog. They're fucking watching House on the
You're
podcast.
watching House, cut that shit.
That actually, it's a pretty good show, man. If you ever get the chance to watch
Dude,
it.
I'm into rebuild. No, I love I don't know. It's like the same feeling it gives me when you get on YouTube at night and you watch those guys at 3 a.m. like build muck houses out of like sticks and stones and shit.
That shit's pretty cool, though.
No, it's cool as fuck. It was cool until I figured out that they have fucking construction equipment behind the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
They're
yeah.
like digging the holes with all the fucking like trailers. I mean,
It's like watching Bear Grylls eat a fucking dead parrot or something, but the guy behind him is eating chips. He's
Yeah.
like, what the?
He's
what
like,
the
hey,
fuck
dude,
you
we're
doing?"
barbecuing burgers. Like, if you want them, you know.
Dude, that fucking.
You know in
those shows-
Survivor, like when they're out in the fucking woods, like dying and cold, and like they're like the camera crews in like a warm
just seems
fucking
like a
tent,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
30
yeah,
seconds
yeah.
away from him and shit.
Dude, it's
Like,
so-
damn.
it's
All you have to be like is
Dude,
tap
please
out.
give me a cracker, man.
Tap out.
It's like, nah.
There's our crackers.
I'd like to know the shit that happens because they need to have like a behind the scenes type shit with Naked and Afraid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they need because I mean, you know, they started doing this whole fucking like pay per view shit with like Big Brother. You know, or the shit that would happen, but you'd have to pay extra for it because they'd be fucking.
Oh yeah, see, that was the only question I've ever had seeing that show. I've never been like, I want to see how they survive. I've always been like, does this dude get a boner like halfway through for no reason at all? Like, you can't just, I don't know. It's a natural reaction, dude. You see boobs no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Like, you're telling no one on that show's got a boner at all times. And then you got to play it off on normal. Like, it just does that sometimes.
Yeah. The amount of cutting you had to do to that fucking to those seasons.
Well, like at the very beginning, before they've even gotten dirty, when they walk up and meet each other for the first time, both of them completely naked. It's like, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure there's some boner
Dude,
going on.
Do you do that show as like a small dick guy? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you gotta be a hardy fucking dude to have the confidence. Like, yeah, dude, balls are gonna be out. Like, it's probably gonna be sitting on top for a little bit, but it'll even out. You know?
You're like, how you doing? And this is my boy down here.
Yeah.
Shake his hand.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Some of them dudes, I don't think so.
I've seen funny episodes, dude. I've seen one where the girl
blur
was like,
outs,
don't.
the blur out's too small. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fucking dicks.
It's like, how cold is that water?
The editors in the fucking bathroom.
That'd be funny because he goes swimming in cold water, but when he comes out, the blur smaller.
Dude, I've seen one where this girl was like, "Hey, dude, don't drink that water," and he was like, "What the fuck do you know, chick?" Like, and he drinks and he starts like shitting himself in front of her.
Gets like deathly ill.
Dude, yeah, I think he tapped after that shit too. But fuck that, dude. What's their prize?
I don't know.
It's
It's
like
not worth it.
$100,000. I was about to say, fuck that, dude.
I think it's more like fame.
They got to give some
or
incentive,
clout
dude.
than anything.
You're gonna put my butt cheeks on fucking national television.
I think most of those people. What's
not
crazy
much there,
is a lot of these people. I mean, the prize isn't that big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that it's
most
more
of them
like
do it for like the clout.
the glory of
Yeah.
it. They're like, dude, I
I
fucking survived
accomplished
60
that.
days.
You know,
I
Fuck
ate
that.
shit. I
ate
ate
shit.
fucking dead shit. Fuck
almost
that.
died.
And then like, there's me at home with my feet kicked up. Like, this guy's a fucking dumbass.
It's like, hey, check this out, man. Like that
This guy's
one
about to eat his
chick.
shit.
That one chick, she's like, oh, you found a fucking bird, a bird's head on the fucking floor, on the ground. She picked it up. She's like, oh, there's still plenty of meat on here. They cook it up and they fucking eat it. She taps out within like 12
Somebody
hours.
should do like a funny joke where they're like, dude, I'm starving, and like they like lunge at the other guy with a knife and shit. He's like, come here.
Oh, they wake up in the morning, the guy had no foot.
Fuck, dude.
She's sitting, she's like, oh.
have you seen that movie? Is it Talk to Me? Where they have that hand.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a part in that
That's a
movie
good fucking
that's pretty.
movie.
That's pretty good flick.
Good fucking movie.
There's a part in that movie, and I'm probably gonna spoiler alert. When that girl wakes up and the guy wakes up and that chick has his whole foot in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a regular Tuesday night for me, buddy. You thought that was freaky.
He's like,
shit, dude.
Coach, like,
mouth
that
shit.
freaks you out?
Ever since I lost these toes, man, there's been fucking real strange foot shit going on around
That's
this.
fucking hilarious.
Like, you don't know what you have until it's gone, dude. I appreciate it. I'm like, fuck, dude. Oh, fuck. A good set of toes, dude. Fuck, dude.
Good set of toes.
Shit's sick, dude. Shit's sick.
Have you seen that movie?
I have. I don't remember that part.
That
though.
part, yeah.
Man, that movie, that was another movie that gave me, like, dude, their scene of hell, like, with the swamp of people,
yeah.
dude, fucked me up. I was like, man, panic attacks at that shit.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it is about just, not hell, but death freaks me out.
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm not a very religious person, I would say. So, like, I'm still trying to find my way, kind of navigate what I'm into. Because I definitely am spiritual, just not belonging to one religion.
Yes,
But at the end of that movie,
totally understand.
it shows her in, like, purgatory and, like, trap.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
I don't
sorry
feel
to
like-
anybody who hasn't seen that fucking movie.
I know it's scary for a lot of people.
been
to
out
think
long
about
enough.
it, but I don't think we as people should really be as scared of death because everybody is going to have to go through it.
Yeah.
And everybody before, there's been billions that have already gone through it, and so it's like you really probably shouldn't be as scared of it as you are. It's just the whole unknown is what everybody's scared of. It's the
Somebody
unknown.
tell my head in the middle of the night, because this is me. I'll go to fucking, I'm getting ready, I'm going to bed, and I'm about to pass out, and my brain goes, hey, what if you go blind?
Oh, fuck, dude.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, because...
I mean, blind ain't bad. I was like, Ray Charles was sick. You know what I mean? There's been a couple blind guys that were badass.
I mean,
Like Helen Keller. That fucking sucks.
yeah, that's pretty
Dude,
bad.
that sucks. Yeah. Like,
You know, because she was deaf and blind, right?
dude, like, you know you're bad
yes.
when they make you a historical figure for, like, how fucked up you were. Like,
Fuck,
can't
yeah.
see or fucking hear. Like, that's terrible.
Like, what do you think, what language do you think she thought in?
No, dude, they taught her. They.
But that's what's fucking
No, you're right though. This is the shit that I'm like.
Yeah.
I'll fucking say it. That's ridiculous. Like you're telling me the chick that never heard. You taught her how to read?
Yeah.
How?
Exactly.
But the voice in her head, like
Yeah, what was it?
what language is her voice in her head talking?
Google it on Family Guy. They'll show you what the fuck her voice was.
Yeah, that's just because that right there, man. That's my fear. My fear is going blind.
Oh, dude, man,
Dude, it
I don't know,
fucking
man.
bothers
Blind
me.
might be kind of cool, dude. Like, I don't know. I've always wanted to be like because you get heightened senses. That's like it is a fact.
yeah.
You lose one, you're gonna gain another. And
All-
Daredevil made
Daredevil
me, like,
101.
really wanted to be blind, dude. Like, I was like, dude, fuck, I'm about to fucking pour chemicals in my eyes right now. He's fucking Jennifer Gardner, dude.
I could be the blind tattoo artist.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Dang.
It'd be
Pretty
super
fucking
cool.
wild.
Everything would be a freestyle.
Yeah, man.
It's like, hey, man, don't
I feel
drink
I've
that
done
water,
it.
bro.
Roses,
Hey, Cozy,
I think.
I'm over here, bro.
Let's start.
Who's this?
I was like, who the fuck is in my chair?
I just do dicks at that point. I'll be like, dude, I'm doing a rocket ship, man.
That's funny.
Oh, I've tattooed a dick on a homie's leg, like an actual dick on a homie's leg. It's riding the Nagasaki bomb. But fuck, have y'all seen Superbad?
Yes.
The dick drawings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the credits, there's one that's like riding the atomic bomb down onto Hiroshima. I tattooed that on a buddy's leg of mine, which is like, no offense to Japanese people, they're sick. But bombs are sicker when they're from America. You know? Drop some American spirit on that shit. Fuck, dude.
God damn it. Have you ever, was that the only dick tattoo you've ever done?
Man, dude, I'm in a conflict because like I kind of want to do more. Like I want to do a dick tattoo,
Yeah.
but not my dick tattoo. You know what I mean?
Just a veiny,
Dude, if there was a way I could tattoo a dick
a
without
veiny
touching
glory
the
motherfucker,
shit.
just a big
No,
old
because like
veiny.
it's man, my thing is like right now, I would really love to post tattoos that just fucking nobody does. Like I want to,
yeah.
do like head, not dicks, but in a funny sense, it's cool. But like heads and like just weird shit that like no one ever gets tattooed. Like I'll tattoo a gooch one day. That's on my bucket list.
a gooch.
Just to say I did it, dude. Like yeah, man, I fucking tattooed a gooch.
Yeah, hear that, Jesse? Jesse. He wants to tattoo a gooch.
Jesse, you want to come back on this podcast, you got to get your gooch.
It's like, dude, we're gonna make the first pay-per-view for you guys, and it's gonna be sick. Blind tattoo artist hitting a gooch with dick bombs. Dude. It would be so sick.
Fuck, that would be pretty badass. That would be funny.
Yeah.
You heard that, Jesse?
Oh man, dude. So y'all should look into like doing a pay-per-view event, like and having live shit going on.
Yeah.
They're
And
like,
then we'll do a
Patreon, there you
giveaway.
go.
be sick.
Patreon.
Yeah, man.
Patreon, yep.
Yeah, dude. Fucking yeah.
Patreon.
Man, San Angelo's getting tight, man. Like, dude,
Oh, dude,
you guys
San
are.
Angelo's cool
Dude,
as
I'm
shit.
seeing everything grow
San
and
Angelo's
expand,
cool.
and like
Yeah.
people more. I saw the other guy that y'all did a podcast with recently. I forgot his name. Y'all just tagged him. Y'all mentioned it with Kevin as well.
Matt?
No. With the thread picks.
No. It was there's another podcast in town.
Yeah, Matt Contreras. The one that gave us a shout out?
Are you talking about the three at random?
Three at random.
Yes.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah. They're pretty. Yeah, I keep up to date with everything going on. I
Yeah.
try to. At least with San Angelo stuff, dude. I
Yeah.
try to do everything local. Like
That's good,
Everything.
man.
Yeah.
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 The more local, the better.
no, man, and even then, it's like people say that there's not shit to do in San Angelo when obviously there is.
There is. There's plenty to
so
do,
much, man. It's just like what are you akin to? I guess.
Yeah.
I should say. Like,
But here's
what's
the
your
thing: is
vibe?
that all right? Say you can't find what you want to do, fucking start one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you like to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, start your own
There's,
thing.
I guarantee you, there's plenty of people that like to do the shit that you're complaining that there isn't.
Man, but so the thing is, I genuinely feel that. I just think people are afraid. Like,
they're
like I
scared.
said in the last episode, yeah, people are afraid, man. People
are
don't
scared.
want to make the leap. Like right now, for me, the biggest adjustment I'm making with the tattoo shit is I'm now having to paint more. Like being around other artists and like guys who fucking do this for a living.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that like hasn't. I'm not at that level. I'm not that guy. And I have no problem saying that because there's plenty of motherfuckers that are so much like, dude, they do insane shit.
Yeah.
And I've always been like, dude, I'll never get to that level. I'll never be that guy.
You can't tell yourself that though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's that negative
But
thought.
it's that's what forced me to paint now. Like
There
my,
you go.
my buddy at the shop really loves doing like he loves sticking true to the tattoo traditions.
Okay.
So he's kind of schooling me on like all the old school ways and how things were done and like trying to put me on game of how the our industry should be respected, which I
Okay.
agree with. Like, yeah, if I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of people before me, I want to know what they had to go through for me to be here.
Yeah.
Your industry was completely illegal across most states for a long time.
So cool. Tattoo
Like, it was
everything.
it was underground. For a long
It
time.
was literally banned. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I won't go too much into history on it because I feel like people, if they care, should look into themselves.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different fucking variations of stories and all kinds of people that you can look into. And some may not be for you. You may find some people that are like, everybody loves this guy. Nah, not for me.
Right.
But then you might find the other guy that on the other opposite side of the spectrum that was like, fucking wow, man. Yeah. This guy was super underrated, didn't get the respect he deserved. There's something for everybody, which is cool.
Yeah. Different strokes.
Yeah, man, just so much. Everything. There's a broad spectrum in everything. And I feel like that goes with any career, really. Like,
Well, no, that's definitely true.
Yeah.
What I've learned is since we've been doing this, the comedy scene in San Angelo.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's wild. Like, who would have thought? You know, not until we started doing this, and it was like, I didn't even know there was a comedy scene in San
Me and
Angelo.
Inks are very big comedy fans. So we would, that's how, I think it's probably one of the best ways we got closer as friends was comedy talking. Like talking about our favorite stand-up comedies, specials, because comedy's the truth disguised as jokes.
Yes.
And like it's so cool when it's respected as a craft because you see it like these guys doing it here in town. We've gone through I can't think of how many rows stand-up specials. Tilted Mug does like really good comedy nights and they bring super badass people.
Yeah.
That's was something that I was like really looking forward to. Even like continuously looking forward to. They continuously do shows. Yeah. Tilted Mug, probably one of the most underrated spots in San Angelo.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. Yeah. I know every Tuesday they have an open mic night at Arc. Is it Arc?
Arclight.
Arclight.
Yeah. And then Lily's Pizza.
I don't even know what Arclight is. What is that?
It's the Clarion, right?
Yeah, the Clarion.
Oh, okay, cool.
They have that little bar, whatever.
It used to be called the Black Sheep.
Oh, the
Bar.
Black
Like
Sheep.
a-
Okay.
yeah.
Many memories there.
Lily's Pizza. Shout out to Lily's Pizza. They've been having a
Starting to do
show.
like
Yeah,
a
man.
comedy.
Yeah, man, dude. Nando, everything. Lily's Pizza's badass. We hosted that art night the last time.
Yeah,
I was
my
right.
daughter was one. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun. Man, everything about that place is cool. And like I said, supporting local.
Yeah.
Local's the shit, dude.
Art
Yeah,
night.
man. There's
That's
so
cool.
much good shit, and
It
of course,
really,
there's
the
more to
only thing I'll
comedy.
say is it's hard. I wouldn't say promoting wise, but gathering people to participate.
Support.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's and it's not even like people support. People love to support. They'll share the fuck out of everything, but it comes down to, I think when it comes down to showing up to things, people get
That's-
afraid of that. And I'm like, nah, dude, like even if there's 3 people in the crowd, that's better than none.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a start somewhere, man.
I,
I can't think of how many shows we've seen in town that was, man, we left like, wow. Like, dude, that Reina's Tacos had a comedy show one night.
Yes.
Super good. Like
Okay.
4 back-to-back good stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I got to make the effort to show it to more, man. But I always
Dude,
fucking.
it's hard with this life. Like,
yeah. We made it to one. Me and Tiffany made
Yeah.
it to the first one that they had at Lily's Pizza, and I'm so glad I went. It was so fun. I was like, man, this is really fun. Like that's the first local comedy show that I've gone to in San Angelo, and it was badass. Totally liked
Dude,
it.
many more. Yeah.
We did run into some people that of course, that we've had on here, and everybody asked where you were at, but you couldn't have made it because you were in the middle of a construction project, so you were. There's no way you would have made it. Yeah. But
it seems like every
I
time
did tell everybody that you didn't give a fuck about them, so that's what.
he's doing his own shit, man.
I love doing that to people. Where are your friends at, man? Dude, he said that he had like way better shit to do than be here, man. Make yourself look better. Not me, bro. Like, I love you.
I support you, bro. I support you.
He's on set shooting an OnlyFans deal. You know?
Yeah, dude. Like, something better than
loves
this,
feet.
you know?
He loves feet. He's on Feet Finder.
Only
right?
calves.
Something about some good toes, right?
Yeah, dude. Super sick toes, dude. Super sick toes. Yeah, man.
Super Sick Toes. That's a website. There you go.
Oh,
There you
so
go.
you're aware.
Hey!
I threw it out there to see who else fucking knew.
You're fishing there.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes sense. I try to log on with your email as a joke, and it says email's already been taken.
Then you try with the what to do
Damn.
email, like that one's taken too. Wait a second.
Fuck, dude. Shop expenses, homie. You know what I mean? It's shop morale, dude. Shop morale. You got to keep spirits high around these.
I was like, hey man, what's this tentacle dildo you ordered?
Dude, creature cocks. Have you ever seen those things?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm gonna. Damn, that's stupid, right? I shouldn't say that.
Shit.
No, say it.
I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
right here in the
fucking
middle of the fucking table.
How funny would it be if I
It would
just
be
grabbed it? I
fucking
thought it was my beer and shit. Like, oh fuck, dude. Yeah, totally do that shit.
All in your mouth. Oh, that was a joke,
Yeah, man, no,
guys.
it'd be fucking
it was a
hilarious.
joke.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Everything's great for the sake of the joke. Even if you get one fucking chance, like one fucking person in here, dude, please put that dildo right here.
I like that. Everything's
fucking
gay.
Spencer's, bro. Like the further back you go, the crazier it gets. You know,
Not me, dude. People are ashamed to stand in those aisles. I fucking smell.
I'm like,
them
look at that, look at that.
Like,
Take a
fuck,
picture.
dude. Yeah, fuck.
And then I'm like, send it to Oscar. He's got to see this. I send him all those pictures.
Put it next to your head. Look how big it is.
Dude, man, I do that shit. I love it, bro. There's nothing better than making people uncomfortable in public spaces.
Hell
so, like,
yeah.
walking around, dude, I like bounce the titty balls around and like stare at the fucking worker
He's all
while I do
juggling.
it. Yeah, like it's fun. It's fun.
It's a
when
rhino
do you
horn.
ever genuinely get like? Let me ask you, like, when's the last time you fucked with somebody? Like for your own personal enjoyment, like that you just didn't care the repercussions. You're like, you know what?
Man.
I'm gonna fuck with this
Oh my
person.
god,
It's been a while for me.
Been too long.
Probably
try
since
it.
since the last time I worked for you, because we worked with the crew.
Oh yeah.
So
Dude,
we would
best
fuck with
advice,
people all the time.
Do it to people you don't know that will never
That-
fucking.
that is
I'm
hilarious.
not saying like hit people and like
Yeah.
like berate them and shit. No, but like, dude, I can't even think of an example. But I
gotta go-
love fucking play this game at like the mall where I'll grab shirts and throw them in people's purses and shit to see if I can set the alarm off. It's fun. You should try that. Because that exact imagine that feeling that guy gave you, but you doing it to somebody else. I bet you'd be like,
Yeah.
God, that
Dude,
would
that's
be funny.
I was like, I wasn't mad about it. I was like, that was funny. You know,
I
that
made a
was probably
post on
funny.
Facebook the other day that was like, "What do y'all do with free will, man?" Like, my favorite use of free will is like I steal window wipers from gas stations.
I
Because
saw that
they're
shit the
out,
other day.
like, for the fuck of it. Yeah. And it's like it is funny because you will see like somebody. I posted in there that I was like, sometimes I'll sit across the street. And like that, the stealing part was true. I do steal that shit because you can. But when you finally do it and someone pulls up, I need to clean my fucking windows, man. Like it'll happen once a year that I see it. But it's like, they'll finally do it. And they're like, oh.
Because when I read that shit, I was at a fucking gas station. I didn't need to clean my windows, but I looked down and I thought the wiper was missing.
So, yeah.
I'm like, fucking cozy.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, all of my homies are gonna have the cleanest windows in San Angelo. Like when I'm all set, I gotta hit 500 before I start just passing them out to kids and shit.
That's
I'll get there one day,
Dude, for Halloween, there you go.
Yeah,
They
dude,
come knock
so
on your door, here's a
Halloween
squeegee.
one night, I passed ramen noodles out all night for a Halloween
Fucking
one time,
A.
and that was like not cool. Because parents like really love their kids. They came up like, "What the fuck is this, dude?" I'm like,
Last year we handed out full size fucking candy bars.
"Oh fuck."
Jeez, bro.
Well deserved though, because nobody did shit.
Oh
this
yeah,
last
but the
Halloween.
word was spreading. Like the word
Yeah.
was spreading, and then we ran out, and so we were just handing out like regular size candy bars because we didn't have the full size ones
Yeah.
anymore, or not regular size. They were like the
fun size,
the little fun
as
size
they
ones.
say. Not
and some
fun
kid was
about
like,
those.
See, you can have fun with smaller
but-
sizes,
but
dude. You totally can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not about the size.
No,
It's about how your appetite is.
"That's right, it's the motion."
No.
No?
Yeah.
When have you
I
ever
think it's a
woken
goodness
up and
emotion.
been like, I need a fucking 8-inch chocolate bar today, dude? Like,
What are you going to do with all that? Half of it's going to go to waste.
but I bet the 4-inch chocolate bar sounds like super.
That sounds
fucking-
like fun.
Yeah, dude.
Fun.
Like it's satisfying, but not too much on
Yeah.
you. You know, it's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, not going to raise your blood sugar way too high.
Yeah, dude.
You know, just enough
light
where it's
snack
like,
You can walk after.
Yeah.
It's-
it's like, oh, I'm not going to pass out. You know, I'm not going to go to sleep because my blood
Yeah.
sugar is so fucking high.
Well, this one kid called us out though. He was like, "Hey, my friend told me y'all were passing out full size candy bars," and I'm like, "Bro, we're out."
Should have
man."
done only
I was
for
like-
the kids with the cool
I was
costumes.
like,
you
"Hey,
fucking
bro, we're
nerd."
out, you know?
Pushed them out of the fucking
He
door.
probably hexed us and shit. Fucking
dude.
spray painted the mailbox. I'm like, ah.
Man, I miss that aspect of Halloween, dude. Like kids, dude, I was
I
so
love
sad
looking
because
at
I love
costumes.
Halloween. Yeah,
Dude, remember we used to egg? It's too expensive to do
Used
that
to.
now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, used to. Yeah, you got
I'm
money.
almost 30.
You're egging places?
Dude, shit. And I got Wick, bad boy.
Yeah,
Shit. We got a free dozen eggs. Once a month, 12 cars get fucked up.
Those aren't free range.
Hell yeah. You
Not
get
the
the
free ones.
go what's called pepper some fucking cars with some King Vitamin, dog.
King
What's
Vitamin.
up?
Oh, shit.
Damn, dude. As a kid, I did used to go. Man, it's San Angelo, like small town shit. It was smaller back then.
Toilet paper
So,
houses.
yeah, you had to
Yeah.
find ways to make fun as a fucking rebellious teenager. So we would go around in egg cars and shit, which super shitty of us now that I own a car. Like,
Yeah.
I would fucking hate if I woke up. I was like, fuck, fuck? An omelet.
And I'm like,
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Yeah, we woke up one day and like, so got on Facebook and was like, whoever fucking egged my car last night, you fucking piece of shit. I'm like, oh shit, dude. It was made it funnier.
That's hilarious.
At 15, I was like, yeah, that just made it so much better. But I like 27, I'm like, Mom, my insurance.
There were a couple of times they came out and there's fucking eggs all over my car, and I'm like, didn't even get mad about it. I'm like, I gotta pay for it.
You gotta give it to where
it
it's
too.
given, man.
I've done it too. So shit.
It's like shit, man.
It all
'Cause
comes
I can't believe they
around.
did that. I'm like, I can. Fuck, if karma's a real thing,
Oh yeah,
I fucking deserve
Absolutely,
every
yeah.
bit of it.
bro. We've
I'm
emptied
surprised I didn't
out.
stash my tires.
We've emptied out fucking milk crates full of fucking eggs, just fucking launching fucking eggs.
When they were affordable.
Yeah, when they were affordable,
They
of
were
course.
affordable.
We're talking 90s, you know. In the
Yeah,
90s, they were.
fuck it,
What was it
dude.
like a dozen for like what?
89
50
cents
cents,
or
89
something
cents,
like
some shit like that.
We used to go down fucking Sherwood Way, man. Oncoming cars
that
coming
you?
the other way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. We were sitting there
No,
talking
you're right.
about-
Yeah, that is the best way to do it. Oncoming traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Until you see that one crazy motherfucker, like his wife cheated on him that day, and like, he just
it had a bad
buzzed
day?
the whole fucking U and like hawks you down. And
He's
shit.
ready to end it.
Oh, dude.
End it all.
I hate driving. Like, dude, the fuckers in these trucks, man. Like, I was just like, anytime you get a fucking big truck, you automatically just dick goes so much bigger that you're like, fuck everybody, dude.
Yeah.
I love looking out the window, like at the shop when all the fucking cats are just gassing it through the fucking avenue ends. Like, dude, you can't speed down there, man.
No,
Shit.
no.
People are brave though. I
Fucking
give it to
potholes
them.
and shit.
Dude, yeah. Anytime I leave the shop, my car like drags to the left because of the fucking road. Like,
Where's y'all shop at?
Avenue Inn, right next to Domino's. Super
Oh, okay,
sick spot.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
It's
Okay.
tight, dude.
That's cool.
In front of ASU, fuck, we like walked it. I didn't know
I want
ASU
to
had
go
a
over there
breakfast
and
buffet.
just.
Yes,
You have a
dude.
pool table in there. I want to just go over there and
Dude,
just
fuck
hang
no,
out.
we don't.
Dude,
And
y'all need a
I
pool
really
table.
want one. No, yeah, trust me. But fuck, dude, it's such it's a small building.
Oh,
If we had
okay,
our
yeah.
own building, believe
Hold
me,
on.
yeah.
We can't overlook the fact that ASU has a breakfast buffet.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It's super sick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
super cheap too. Like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
$7, dude. I was like, fuck, I was eating like a king, dude.
Is it good?
Flexing on all the students and shit. They're like, what? They're like, fuck, dude, I scratched my last fucking money. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Showed up with face tattoos.
They're all looking at you like, do you go here?
Yes, I did.
No.
Creative arts.
Economics, motherfucker. Tattoo artists can be economic teachers too. Shit. Philosophy and everything, man. I'm actually a fucking certified therapist.
Have you been to their museum?
They have a fucking museum.
Yeah, they have a fucking dinosaur in there. They have a replica of a
shit.
fucking T-Rex
As a
in there.
kid, yeah.
No,
As a
this
kid.
is
you
new.
Do you still believe in dinosaurs? I mean, not saying still. I believe in them. but I'm like, there's
shit.
a conspiracy.
Dinosaurs are his shit.
that
I
fucking dinosaurs.
fucking love
Dude,
dinosaurs, bro.
you know they say that they're
T-Rex
fake,
is
right?
real.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I fucking believe it.
That's
No.
it. He's out of here.
I'm a T-Rex advocator, man. Fuck, dude. Short arms, all that shit, man. Fuck yeah.
The only thing they've ever
Yeah.
found, complete was a raptor.
Yeah, they don't-
Man,
they-
see,
they
that's
have to
my
find
what I've
complete.
always thought about is like you see the dinosaur bones, you're like, fuck, there's but
So
I didn't. There are a lot of like
I've heard a theory.
Yeah, they're fake.
I've heard a
I've
theory.
touched them. They say don't touch them. I'm like, I'm gonna touch that motherfucker.
I've heard a theory that they created this dinosaurs because there was giants back in the day, and they don't want to acknowledge that there was giants. So they just took these bones, put them together, and created call it dinosaur. Make a lizard out of
think-
it.
you
Make
think
some other fucking wild
Were
animal.
the giants
out of
fucking? Giants
Yeah.
got to reproduce,
Yeah,
dude.
they got they
it. Giants were acknowledged in the Bible, but
that's crazy.
But today they won't acknowledge it.
No, I've seen the door. Have you seen like 150-foot doors
yeah.
with like the latch at
That's
the top?
fucking
What
wild.
the fuck is that for?
Yeah,
That shit's scary.
It ain't for me. I can tell you that.
yeah. So there's a theory
No,
that they're taking those bones from the giants and be like, oh, you found a dinosaur. They don't want to acknowledge, oh, you found a giant. They're like, you found a dinosaur. Dinosaur.
Who knows? I mean, really, who
I would
fucking
love
knows?
to
What do
the
you think?
chance to for they're reconstructing them. I think they're like trying to make a Jurassic Park. I've heard is like they're trying. They'll know they
So,
successly. Put
They
an
do have
embryo in one, right?
a full woolly. They have several full woolly mammoths. Not several. They have a bunch.
They have a bunch.
They have a bunch.
Yes, actually, they're working on one right now. I'm gonna say probably it's gonna be at the.
But those aren't like actual like the dinosaurs that we're thinking of.
No,
Like,
no. Well, I mean,
What age is a woolly mammoth? Like,
10,000. 10,000
So what
years.
is that?
Nah, I think like 1 million.
No,
I've
no,
seen
no.
Ice Age. That
No.
little squirrel and shit, dude.
No, they were around 10,000 years ago,
Oh shit.
right before right after the younger dryers.
Oh, didn't
Or right
a
before.
fucking dire wolf like they brought back?
Oh, yeah.
man, they
The
brought
Ice
back-
Age.
That's
A dire
crazy.
wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Genetics, man.
But see, the only reason I know about I've known about the cloning of the woolly mammoths for the past 15 years, 10, 15 years, because one of my clients got his dog cloned.
What?
Yeah, and
He loves this dog.
Yeah, he loves his dog. So
Absolutely loves his dog.
He's all laid in bed with it at night. He's like, I fucking love
20,000 years ago, woolly mammoths roamed the earth.
yes, because they were around when the pyramids were being built.
This would have been, what age is this though?
I don't know, but see, there's other temples, man, that have pulled up where they carved stegosauruses into the fucking, into the hieroglyphs, I guess you want to call it.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah,
Yeah.
ancient
So-
graffiti.
Yes, there
Fuck
you go.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but hold on, we're being told that stegosauruses went extinct like 50 million years ago. So how is there a depiction on this fucking
Oh, on
stone?
the wall, yeah.
On the wall. How do they know that? I think dinosaurs are real.
Dude,
I
well,
just
it's
don't
like
think-
the shit that like people have you seen people say NASA's fake, like space shit is fake, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, you never know. I don't know. What does the government truly want us to know about space, if there is space? You know, a movie I watched the other day, fucking Interstellar, for the first time ever.
great
Dude, that is a great movie.
I
Mind
avoided
blown.
Interstellar spoilers for fucking like 12 years.
That movie will fuck you
Dude,
up.
it did.
It will.
Dude, I found out I was having a daughter the day that I watched
shit.
it.
Oh,
And like at the
fuck.
fucking end when he, I love you, Murph. I'm like, oh, dude.
Oh, shit.
Dude, bald, hard, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude. She don't even know. She's like, my dad abandoned me. It's like, dude, fuck. Such a good movie.
Oh, yeah. Towards the
I don't
end,
feel bad
she's like-
spoiling it. It's been out 13
gonna
years.
show that to
motherfucker.
Ariel.
Go see
She's
that
like,
shit.
Tomorrow.
I was your ghost. She's like, I know, Dad.
Dude, fuck.
then-
And then so
Fuck
Tiffany.
the theory of like
Ariel
time
hasn't
and
seen
that
it yet?
shit.
No, they're gonna show it to them this Friday.
Who's they?
Her daughter.
My daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like big time into movies.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm surprised
Dude.
that they hadn't seen it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No, yeah.
George's gonna watch Pearl Harbor this Friday, and then Ariel's watching Interstellar.
Dude,
Fuck, it's so
Interstellar.
good. I'm a big movie dude. I love
I
fucking
know.
movies, dude. Like,
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Ooh,
Like
good-
top
good
movie.
I don't think I
question.
could do.
You don't have a go-to?
Fuck, dude. I had like.
Do we need to break it down in genre?
Yeah,
Yeah, genre. Like,
Okay,
I
if
can-
you were just like bored and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna put on a movie. What is your go-to? Like a feel-good movie?
Ooh, feel good, Mr. Deeds, dude. Mr. Deeds to me is like the fucking most.
Damn, that's
the
a
best
fucking
you can
good
feel.
answer.
Yeah, man. I know that immediately.
That's a
Deeds.
really good answer.
Dude, everything about it's great. It's like a love story.
Yeah.
His billionaire uncle gives him $40 billion, and he's still a
Yeah.
good person.
I like The Great Gatsby.
Not me. You give me $40
Oh,
billion,
I love
I'll
The
be
Great
dead
Gatsby.
tomorrow. I promise
Yeah.
you.
It's
To
crazy.
me, that's
'cause
a feel-good movie. I like
Oh,
The Great
what?
Gatsby.
Great.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
I mean,
to me,
it's not a good ending, but it's a good ending, but it's not a good ending.
Yeah.
Big Daddy, yeah, that was the only Sandler
Big Daddy,
movie that I
yeah.
wasn't like super. I mean, I loved it, but I didn't rewatch it a lot. Like to me,
Oh,
Happy
okay,
Gilmore was
That's
over.
pretty good.
You know what I mean? A Little
See, I
Nicky.
like Adam Sandler, I guess.
I like it.
Dude, Sandler's the best. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says.
What about your go-to horror movie?
Yes,
movie,
I need to
man.
know.
You want to feel
Dude.
scared?
Mine is The Shining.
Like if
Shining's my number one, yeah.
The most I've ever felt scared in a movie was Hereditary. Being is like I've never seen it before, and I knew nothing about it. If y'all have y'all seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What'd you think about Midsommar then?
Well, it was cool. It wasn't Hereditary though.
I
To-
thought
to
it was
me, it
better
was-
than Hereditary, in my opinion.
For me, it was too. Hereditary gave the ominous, dark feeling throughout the whole movie. That
Yeah.
like you're like, man, there's a presence fucking here. You even see it.
You're about to
like,
wake
there-
a god.
There's people
Yeah.
where when they turn the lights off and she sees like shadows and shit.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen that movie probably 7 times now, and
Okay.
every time I watch it, there's something new that I did not pick up on. Like, did you know that every fucking buddy in that movie was in the cult? Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never noticed that. Like the kids at the beginning chopping the fucking walnuts and shit. Like, dude, everything played a part. So that's to me is why it was great. Midsummer to me was, I feel like was that after Hereditary?
I think it was actually before.
Okay, I was gonna say Midsummer was cool, but it wasn't like, I don't know. To me, the use of bright colors and shit, and like
Yeah.
the only part that truly
was cool.
freaked me out was whenever they had like the orgy when like
That
fucking
shit was-
10 chicks were fucking moaning at the same.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is hurting. I'm scared. Close my ears and shit. I'm like, dude, 10 chicks moaning at once sounds like demons. Like, not cool.
How about a thought-provoking movie? Favorite movie that makes
Psychological.
you think?
thought provoking.
Even
Man,
even if it's conspiracy, just something that just makes your mind wonder.
Like, is that a thriller? Is that what, or
okay.
Psychological.
I got 3 thrillers.
Like me, I'm gonna say Eyes Wide Shut.
That's a good one.
See,
That's a good one to list.
thought-provoking one. For
Thought-provoking.
me, good thriller was Prisoners with Hugh Jackman
Yes.
and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Super good thriller. Because
Yeah.
you don't know. You truly just don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
happens on that shit. There's a movie called Downsizing with
Yes.
Matt
Matt
Damon.
That's pretty.
When I watched it, I had no idea what the fuck I was going into. It was a great
Mine's
movie.
Mr. Nobody.
The Nines. I forgot
Mr.
about
Nobody is
The
a good one.
Nines. Have
The
you ever
Nines.
seen the Nines? Holy shit.
Or Mr. Nobody. So that's like, what are these? I'm interested.
Yeah, there's Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
is up. Yeah, he's the one of Mr. Nobody.
Ryan
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Jesus
Ryan
reincarnated, man.
The Nines is
no
a
shit.
throwed fucking movie. Like that movie was like, what the fuck?
Ryan Reynolds is in the
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a god
You
that
told me
doesn't know
about
he's a
that one.
god.
Does he play Ryan Reynolds in the movie? Like, is he his typical
no.
douchebaggy, jokey
No,
self?
no.
He's a little
It's
more
like actual
serious.
serious
yeah.
role.
More serious,
Sick.
yeah.
I love serious roles, man.
Yeah, Mr. Nobody is fucking. That's mind blowing.
Dude, a serious role. Truman Show. The
Oh,
Truman
yeah.
Show.
That show's good.
Fuck. Such a good one. That was probably one. I watched that when I was like 13. It just blew my mind. Because that's how that movie was the first movie to make me think that the Matrix complex might be like really real.
Yeah.
Is like he's living in a system that he doesn't even know. And I think that all like even in my life, like fuck, dude, like I think that to me that's why I'm so out there and like try to be loud and obnoxious and shit because I don't want to be
You're the glitch?
systematic. Yeah, man, I want to be the glitch and shit.
Hell
That's
yeah.
like
There's nothing wrong with
He's
that.
not the glitch.
No,
Nah.
he's an NPC.
No.
I'm the fucking one.
He's the one. He's the eccentric because he doesn't show me different. I'm not the NPC.
Dude, I will. Yeah, I have
I'm not
to-
part of the system.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, man. The big thing in my life is I've never been one to like. I wouldn't say follow the like just conform.
Yeah.
Like anytime anybody's ever given me rules, I'm like,
Nope.
oh, I want to break them so bad.
Yes,
Like,
yeah. I
You
hate
just
rules.
limited me, man. Like you can't limit me. You can't. If you limit me, then I'm gonna be like, oh, how far can I push?
And
this
you
fucking
feel
shit?
it, right? You feel it. I feel it. If somebody gives me like boundaries, I'm like, oh, I feel it now. Like it's pushing on me. Like I
Constricting,
literally
yeah.
fucking
It's.
feel
Have you
it.
ever heard the red button theory?
No,
It's like putting a red button in front of somebody and being like, hey, don't touch
don't
that.
touch that. Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna think about that.
Like
red
Baby
button the
Yoda,
whole
don't
time.
touch that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
dude.
I didn't want the butthole till you told me I couldn't have it. Now that's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
So I can't go in there. Oh, shit.
yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Literally.
You had me a Baby Yoda and shit over there. I was like, fuck, dude, that's a child worth kidnapping. Like, fuck, dude. There's a whole series on that shit, how cute he was, and they wanted to kidnap him. He's like,
Yeah.
fucking adorable. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Okay.
So my
Go ahead.
bending movie for me would be have you seen Mother?
Yeah.
No, I know of it, and I know the full. I've never watched it, but I've read the plot of it.
I thought that was pretty cool,
yeah.
pretty crazy.
There's a lot.
Twisted. Religious touches on that.
What about series?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, Star Wars. For
But
me.
what about
like okay?
Star Wars is-
let's rule Star Wars out. 'cause
there's
it's
a
fucking
there's a
basic.
whole bunch of Star Wars. You can be
Oh.
like Mandalorian series. You can be
Obi-Wan.
like Obi-Wan. You can be like just the actual Star
Andor.
Wars movies.
Man, honest for me, just episode 3.
Episode
Like,
3?
I love all
Yes.
Star Wars, everything
episode
of
three.
Star
Did
Wars.
you watch
But
3 release?
fuck yeah, I did.
Sure did,
Yeah, I
too.
showed up in a fucking helmet and everything, dude.
Hell yeah!
The lady like
there
yelled
you
at us. She's
go.
like, "Can't
Pull out
fucking
the
wear that in
lightsaber.
here." I'm
Yes.
like, "Yes, I can."
If I go TV series, I'm gonna say Breaking Bad.
Dude, so
fucking love
Breaking
that
Bad,
show.
I've only seen it once, and it was fucking amazing. I loved everything about Breaking Bad, but trying to rewatch it again the second time was hard for me. I don't know why. I guess the filler episodes.
There's some fillers that
There's
suck.
a
Like the
lot.
fucking Fly episode.
Yeah.
What
so,
the fuck?
Man, I'm trying to
That
think of
one
like
was
real
so stupid.
riveting, like gripping TV shows that I've seen. I'm still waiting on fucking Stranger
The Bear?
Things. These kids are gonna be like 35
It's coming
years
out
old
next
and
month.
shit.
Next
Next
month.
About
month.
the bear.
Fuck, finally. The Bear was tight. For me personally, Shameless was
Shameless
way
was-
better.
Shameless is a good.
Shameless was like,
Shameless
man,
was
that was the
badass.
first show. I've always told people I've loved the chaotic life. Never anything bad, but just chaotic shit. Shit that happens, you know, like people are
Shameless
fighting up.
will make you stress.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
fuck.
no. So that
Yeah.
was the. I mean, not saying that I've been like around murder and like all the like crazy shit that they were in, but like your family fighting at like dinner and like fucking
relatable.
alcoholism. It is like that's real life shit. Like Lip being the fucking star of the family that he was a genius, gonna go to college, and he fucked it all off because he's an alcoholic. Like that's real shit. That's
Yeah.
I've always been a guy that's been like, dude, I fucking hate happy endings. Because to me,
Shameless
like,
is a
dude,
good one.
yeah, there's no happy. Like in life, you don't get happy endings. You may get 1 or 2 wins every so often.
Yeah.
I like how they just
a
let,
dog will throw a bone every once.
I like
in a
how
while,
like
but-
right in the middle of the whole fucking thing they let Fiona go. Like,
Yeah, so that actually came
left.
from like more behind the scenes.
oh, I'm
shit.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she that role did such a number on her because she played it for so many
She did,
years.
yeah.
That she was like, dude, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And then along with other shit from the cast, but like just playing roles like that definitely. I've thought about like what actors go through, like the guys who are like, I stay in character until the fucking movie's done.
Well,
like,
look at Heath Ledger, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
dude.
Jared Leto's a method actor.
I don't think
playing a dude.
dude. There's behind the scenes.
Oh, that fucking show right there.
Of him.
Yeah.
Like
in his trailer and shit.
Yeah. He's no. There's a special feature in Tropic Thunder where he's still in character, but he has like PTSD from coming back from playing the character.
Yeah.
So he still thinks he's Osiris, but he's like tripping on his wife and like ties her up. He's like, oh, he's like crying and shit. It's a funny one. It sounds sadder than it is, but I promise it's funny. Anytime you see a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude, dude, how black is Robert Downey Jr.? That like wow.
I think I saw an interview where he got the pass.
He got the pass.
Dude, fuck, like he killed it.
He got the pass.
Oh, fuck,
He's like, what do you mean, you people?
And you couldn't do that. It's so sad that you couldn't do that movie again.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
You
not,
could-
maybe not
you
right
could-
now.
you could.
Maybe
Dude,
now
I think
things
you
have
could.
lightened up a little bit, but there was a point in time when you just.
So I love the
couldn't do it.
theory that people say the way that time goes. It's like, okay, fuck, how do I word this? It's not your kids that'll bring the shit back, but their grandkids.
Yeah.
Because they're born in the generation like, oh, this is all iPads just came out. We're all doing this shit, and then their kids will be born, and then their kids are like, oh fuck, I'm interested in like grandpa stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what's all this old
This
shit?
shit gets boring.
Yeah, it gets
dude, and
recycled.
dude, that's what I'm doing. Like right now, my big VHSs. Like
I've heard
dude,
cassette tapes are making
Yes.
a comeback.
Man, I don't know about music tapes, but VHS tapes. VHS is coming back, like straight up. Right before I came here, I stopped at Brian's at Threadpix and Pixel Junkie and stuff, and they got me a tape. The homie at Shoebox just sold me Jacob's Ladder. I don't know if you've ever
that's
seen
such
it.
a good movie.
Never seen
yeah.
it. So I'm gonna watch that on like VHS, like in the middle of
Dude,
at
Jacob's
the shop
Ladder?
at like 2 a.m. and shit, dude.
That movie, Jacob's Ladder,
Yeah.
is basically Mr. Nobody.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
hand
the
in
whole
hand.
movie.
That
Like,
is
I didn't
right.
know that Jacob's Ladder all takes place when the guy's in fucking. I guess they give him drugs, right, to kind of chill him.
Oh,
He's
so it's
dying.
in his
Yep.
It was all in his head.
sick. I've never seen it.
Oh, my bad. I fucked it up for you.
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I don't know. Well, no, I've read it. I do
Oh,
know
you've
that
read it.
it's
Oh, okay,
he's
okay.
a
You haven't
he's a
seen either
Vietnam
one,
War back.
Mr. Nobody or
No,
okay,
neither
yes.
one of them.
Well,
Stop.
no.
Stop.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's good.
On the next episode, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Next time.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, man. Everything, dude.
My bad.
No, so I already know. Trust me. I have a cousin who like purposely spoils movies. If he finds out I'm into any movie, I can't even post about shit anymore because he'll just text me.
He'll shut it down.
Batman dies, like, and then he fucking did it to me. I can think of it the exact time he did it to me, and it's enough time now. Star Wars when Han Solo dies.
Yes.
He spoiled that
yeah.
for me. Like,
Damn.
before I've kept the movie under, I didn't know anything about it. Like, I was just gonna show up to the theater.
Jeez.
I didn't even watch trailers, bro. Like, and my cousin texted me like the day before it came out, was like, "Did you see Han Solo gets killed?"
I would have been like, you
No,
did.
I don't think I didn't talk to him for
I
like
know.
6 months. I think, dude. Like,
Rightfully so.
yeah, it was.
I would have been, yeah,
Shit
that would have got me.
God damn.
Maybe I gotta rewatch it, bro.
like yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think movies is the only thing in this day and age that you can truly go sit down and like enjoy. No phone.
That's an escape
Like,
from reality.
It
yeah,
is.
Yeah. Movies is the shit.
I think I think movies, those VHS tapes, are going to be like comic books. They're going to be the collector, because dude, like there's some shit that I was told, right, and this is more on the realistic side of it, that they're taking, the U.S. military is taking a lot of stuff they have digital and putting it back onto something.
Oh yeah, because it can't get hacked and shit, dude. Yeah, actual printed files. Redacted.
They're so worried about getting hit by an EMP, and if that happens, we're done.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
fucking done. Like I didn't know that we're actual caves, bro, where they're storing this shit.
Yeah. Man, I think
It's better to have something that you can actually hold versus something that's in a fucking cloud.
Yeah, no, and you know what? What started my thing with physical media was we had a blackout, and like the power did not come on for like 2 days. And dude, I didn't have shit. Like I couldn't even charge my phone. I mean, sure, it was whenever San Angelo had that whole winter storm.
The wintertime, yeah.
That when we had like 7 days of ice. Oh fuck, it was so terrible.
Okay.
After that, I was like, dude, I'm buying like a portable movie player.
Yeah.
Like all DVDs stocked up, and
Dude.
Back in the day, we used to have a fucking TV. And you probably remember this. It's not that long.
the box TV.
Yeah, the box TV,
Yeah.
but it had a built-in
VCR.
Yeah. Man, I have one at the shop.
Do you?
At the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
my buddy
badass.
Randy. Man, I'm gonna feel bad if I fuck up his company name. It's Concho. It's on Instagram. He does vintage stuff.
Okay.
Concho Valley Thrift, I want to say is what it does. But man, he's such a cool guy that he doesn't profit off of anything he sells.
Oh, wow.
He may make like literally $2 maybe on top of it, but he sells to people the price he pays because he wants people to enjoy the thrill of collecting.
Okay. That's cool.
He doesn't like he
Right
refuses.
there.
I've tried to pay him and he's been like, no, man, I want you to enjoy this. I'm like, you fucking.
That's fucking cool though. But I think, man, everyone needs to collect because we can get into the conspiracy side of this too, right? Because this just came out 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. About, of course, this goes back to putting everything from digital back to analog, right? So you remember back in 9/11 happened, right? There's X amount of trillions of dollars that went missing.
What's 9/11?
Okay, so remember I was telling you this a while back, I think maybe a year ago, that up to date there was $29 trillion that are unaccounted for.
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear that congressman? He just came out and said that they built a facility underground that cost $21 trillion. Sorry, not billion, $1 trillion. They've been constructing this thing ever since 9/11.
Like a contingency type of
Kind of.
panic. Have you seen 2012? The movie
Yes.
2012?
Yeah. Yes.
You know, when those bunkers they have where people load up on the ship, like
Yes.
shit like that? Yeah, definitely.
So
like
they're
that.
putting, it seems like there's this big storage plan that's been happening for the past 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because they're housing, it only houses X amount of people. And of course,
You've seen the Time Machine, right?
I'm not,
Yes, The Time Machine.
You
Saw
ever
that
see-
one in theaters.
There's a show on Hulu called Paradise.
Okay.
And it's kind of the same shit, but it's like, hold on a second. What you came out with this show here recently, but now we know for sure that they've built this $21 trillion facility underground, let alone all these billionaires, Mark Zuckerberg, all these guys that are building this shit underground. So, I mean, I'd like to get into the conspiracy side of it because I'm like, what do you know that you're not saying?
They know.
And if anybody knows, it's the billionaires. Have you seen Don't Look Up?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite real. Like, I think that's what the fuck would happen if anything ever happened like that in real
Apophis.
life. Yeah, like
The comet
it's
Apophis.
crazy.
When we were in Vegas, they had the fucking. We went to the Sphere and they had this fucking AI robot. I sent you a video of it, and they ask it questions, and it answers you back. You know, as far as like, oh, well, tell me about and it has information on human history, and it reminded me of the fucking Time Machine.
Oh yeah.
When they find that. Is it like in a cave or they find something?
Yeah, they go down in the.
And this guy wrote this fucking book. Like when the Time Machine? He wrote this book like in the 40s.
Yes. Early 1900s.
But this guy fucking was thinking of AI and robots and shit. Actually, that wasn't even a robot in the Time Machine. It was like an AI computer that was telling these people the whole history of what had happened to humans. And that shit, when we were at the Sphere, I was like, man, that's what this shit reminds me of, because it was like spitting back to us information about people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was kind of ominous.
Yeah. No, it's the Animatrix. Have you ever seen the Animatrix?
That's a bad. I have that on DVD.
It's the whole beginning origin story of like bots that like were originally AI that they expanded into daily human use, and then they finally revolted when they gained sense. Dude, all that shit's like terrifying. Skynet, Terminator.
Yeah.
It could happen, dude. I think like they say there's no way, but I'm like, dude, there's a way. Even fucking the smartest people on earth have been like, dude, AI will.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
it's gonna
smartest
turn.
people say that there is a.
I think the government knows, though.
there's
know.
a 20% chance that in 50 years AI will wipe us off the face of the
Oh,
planet.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, so that's enough. That's enough.
As long as it's not like super bad, you know, like is it painful? Is it painful? You know what I mean?
It's gonna be
If it's
bad.
instant, then like fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like Terminators rip your jaw apart. Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Like what? Just nukes.
There was a newer fucking sci-fi movie that came out that I keep telling you about, but I don't think you've seen it
Leave
yet.
the Road Behind made me think.
Skyfall.
Oh, Skyfall.
Or Moonfall,
Moonfall.
haven't seen it.
Moonfall.
That's
which is
on-
it's about AI.
It's on Apple, I believe.
but it's
Holy shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. The Time Machine was written in 1895.
1895. Damn.
You
so
said we were saying
cowboy shit.
1940s. 1895.
Who wrote it?
This was
Yeah.
H.G. Wells.
I was about to say H.G. Wells wrote a lot of dude. He wrote War of the Worlds too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was into a lot of like, man.
A lot of,
It really goes to show you the humans really weren't far off from like where we are now. He was probably sitting in his little hut and shit talking about like, dude, you know they got these space things, like they're gonna be up there one day.
He had
Like,
a podcast and shit.
Yeah,
I wonder if
he was fucking.
I wonder if him, Matt Grogan, used the same time machine.
Ooh.
It's fucking mind blowing right there.
Dude, first off,
That's a different story right there.
Yeah, they're from the same time. Why
Wait,
wouldn't they be?
Really?
I don't know. I'm saying, what if they were from the
Oh,
same?
what if they were?
Because Matt Grogan, he wrote The Simpsons.
Oh,
And all the predictions.
Matt,
Simpsons
Matt
did it.
it's Groening. You said Grogan.
Groening?
Yeah.
Mike Groening.
I knew who you were talking about, though.
So, but still, I mean, who knows?
What about have you seen like
simpatico.
ancient photographs that have been painted of like people? Like Nick Cage is a guy that's
Nicolas
been
Cage.
like repeated throughout history, like spitting images of him and shit.
I like the ones where it's like Marilyn Manson looks like Nicolas Cage dressed as Marilyn Manson trying to be Nicolas Cage.
It does, dude. You know what's crazy? They're actually really good friends too.
Are they really?
Yeah, like they're fucking good
all
friends in real
cousins
life.
and shit.
Yeah,
That's
dude. Yeah, it's pretty wicked. I met Marilyn Manson. Well, I wouldn't say meet, but I saw him in concert and touched him. And then like a year later, they were like, he's a fucking sexual predator. And then like all the cool videos I had of him, I couldn't post no more.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Damn.
fuck. I think
Like-
he got cleared of it though. So
Like,
like
wait a
now,
second. I think he
now
did,
it's cool.
'cause
He did
Yeah.
touch me for a long
he's-
time.
Fuck, dude. Lucky.
He did linger a little long.
How hot, dude!
Yeah.
The Antichrist superstar. That dude, he took 2 ribs out of himself.
saw him-
suck his own dick.
I saw him in Dallas. He did, right? Dude, he
that
fucking
fucking-
did.
Is that everybody
I don't
heard
think- I don't
that?
think it was
fucking-
real.
No, it wasn't real, man. Everybody
It
heard
was
that
real?
I
fucking
saw it
thing.
happen.
though.
it's crazy how fast that
Dude, I
fucking
was
moved,
there,
though.
man. It's like, fuck,
I saw
what a
him.
lucky guy.
I saw him in Dallas. Him and Rob Zombie did a Halloween show just for that
That's
night.
kick-ass.
Dude, it was the shit.
Yeah.
But Marilyn Manson has a really fucking good show.
Yeah.
Badass show.
Dude, the set design. Did he do
Amazing.
the burning book?
Dude, yes, he came out dressed as a fucking pope, like
Yeah.
everything. It was fucking wild.
To the
This is a
nines,
Halloween
man.
night.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie show is so good, you forgot that you saw Marilyn
shit.
Manson before him.
Damn.
It was fucking badass. Like, it was fucking wild.
I was at home reading my Bible.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Right? Yeah, dude.
I bet you were.
What about that movie Leave the World Behind? That's what makes me think that you should have like VHS and all that stuff. 'Cause remember the little girl? I don't know if you saw it.
Oh no! That is a really good movie. Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
That is a good
lot
movie.
of thoughts on that one. If I were to think that anything happened in America, it's definitely how I think it would happen.
Like that.
Like, dude, yeah, they blindsided everybody. All the internet communication fucked off. That's
No.
how, dude. You cause mass Hispanic, like mass Hispanics.
Hysteria?
Yeah, mass hysteria. Like I've seen it here, where people's power gets cut. Anybody else's power immediately on Facebook from their phone. Like,
Yes.
dude, like live without it. If it goes out, cool. You know, I think people need to get back to simpler.
And at
times.
the end, that little girl, she's like, why don't you just watch Friends? But
yeah, no. So I
They
think
found that bunker?
yeah, it's an escape. You know, she found her escape.
Yep. And that's what she'll end up dying.
Dude, yeah, everything about that movie was crazy.
I mean, it's exactly what it would happen, you know, because they're not going to tell us.
No, never.
No.
The
You know?
elite will definitely.
they'll
say
leave a
themselves.
breadcrumb, but that's about it.
I wouldn't even think we'd get that.
What's it?
By the time they're gone,
Yeah.
they're gone, dude. Like we.
But it's going to be one of those, if you're not paying attention to what's going on, because like right now, you know, there's this comet Apophis. I don't know if you've paid attention to any of it. So I think is it next year or this year? It's coming close to Earth, right? So
Is it a fucking meteor?
Yes, to meteor.
Oh, dude.
Or at meteor, asteroid, whatever you want to call it. So they're watching it because right now there's like I want to say like a 40-something% chance it's a direct impact. So if it isn't, you know, there's this little magic, there's this little window that I guess these mathematicians are talking about. That if it happens to fall inside that parameter or inside that little window, it will hit us in 7 years.
Sick.
So they're saying 2033 or 2032?
See, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like, if
Yeah,
that's how the world,
2032.
if that's how the world goes out, we get hit by an asteroid.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Fuck, dude, it's instant. It's like,
But I
fuck.
think that's the way it happens, though. You know, I think
Yeah.
every civilization,
Every
gets
reset.
taken- every reset. There you go. Because
Dude,
there's
so-
something that's happening, man.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. I have. What scares me is, have you seen that no empire has ever lasted over 300 years, like in
What?
history?
The Chinese Empire, they're 5,000 deep.
Fuck.
5,000 years
They're about to
deep.
win us, dude.
But yeah, I mean, yeah,
There's stupid shit going on.
yeah.
That's why I try to distract myself as much as I can from everything. Like, I guess, man, there's too much bad news out all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's like every time you turn on something bad's happening, somebody got killed, or there's fear mongering. There's a whole bunch of fear mongering going on. And me, I've always been like, dude, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
Like, a buddy of mine deleted all his social media, and that motherfucker's living his life. Like,
Really?
he's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on lately. I'm like, lucky.
Yeah, I have a
kinda
friend that's
cool,
like
though.
off the grid too. It's like
Yeah,
that.
no, it is. I mean, he just, yeah.
Oh, Cypher had Had it right? Ignorance is
Cypher.
bliss.
Yeah.
He sure did. The Matrix is badass, dude. I'm terrible about referencing the Matrix all the time, but
fuck, dude.
so much of it is easy to reference when you're thinking about like
Phone call. When he's in the fucking phone, he's just phone call. I love Keanu Reeves' shitty delivery. That it just made it all. It made it robotic, which was cool. It was like everything in there was very intent.
It was
the Wachowskis,
It was
dude. They're
planned on
fucking
it.
insane.
Yeah.
The Wachowski brothers, you know, the sisters now. They made a video game of the
one
Path
passed
of Neo
away, though.
Matrix. Really?
Yeah.
Dead sister.
What's her name? Do you
Brother
remember her name?
now.
No, I don't know.
I don't remember her name either. But
Lana.
Lana, yeah. I think she's the one that passed
Wow,
away.
dude. So their last Matrix movie, the shitty one,
Yeah.
not
The
reloaded.
fourth one, yeah.
The fourth one was they purposely trashed it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Like I saw it in the
That was
movie when I
horrible.
was watching it. They put in the script. He's like, oh, fucking Warner Brothers wants us to redirect the sequel in order to be a crash grab, in order to reinvigorate nostalgia into all old timey fans.
That's
They
cheesy.
said that in the fucking script. Like they knew the movie was gonna be bullshit, and they didn't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, dude, here's your shitty movie that you wanted, and
Pay me.
The fans knew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck yeah. If I got offered $50 million to do some shit too, yeah, fuck it, dude.
God, that's so bad.
A lot of people say that,
know.
man. They're just like, man, I wouldn't fucking do that shit for like $50 million. I'm like,
Yeah, you would.
yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
There's a lot of shit I wouldn't. I mean, there's not a lot that I wouldn't do for $50 million. Not a lot.
I can't think of any.
Money would solve all of my problems.
It'll buy happiness too. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah, dude.
It'll definitely make things easier.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
but then
What I've
again,
learned in life.
more money, more problems, though. So I don't know.
Oh, man, you
I
gotta-
always feel like it depends how you manage it. Like
you
to me,
manage
the
it.
smartest way to live as a millionaire would be to act like you would
Act
never
like you don't even
millionaire.
have it.
Act like
Yeah,
you don't have
exactly.
it.
Like
Act like
just
you don't
live
have
in
it.
your normal fucking house, stay the same.
It's in the Bible.
and then
But then-
now you don't have to work.
Don't live beyond your means.
I do that now. That's like the only way I'm staying afloat in this
That's
fucking
right.
economy,
You
dude.
gotta be.
I'm
You
like,
gotta
fuck,
be.
dude. How bad do I need that $12 McDonald's tonight?
I got you. I can
Netflix is $24.99 on Thursday. Like,
Damn.
Fuck. That's why I only go to movies on Tuesdays. $5 movie night.
dude, so Tubi has like the fucking most
Fucking A.
killer
Tubi.
movie selection right now, and it's free. which is
Yeah.
super
Freebie
cool.
is good too.
Yeah. Oh, Freebie. Okay, I'm gonna
Freebie's
check that
good.
out.
Yeah.
Man, I try to find a lot of obscure, weird movies.
Tubi does have some good ones though.
Dude, yeah, even the shitty ones are great. Like, I saw one that was recorded off an iPhone. That dude, it was so shitty. I loved it. I was like, oh, this is the shittiest
What
movie
was
I've
it
ever
called?
seen. Don't remember. That's how
Damn.
shitty it was. I was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna forget about this movie so good.
Well, see, man, God, I want to film a fucking movie. I want to do a movie.
You should do it.
I know. I got the perfect girl to
Dude,
play
you got the
part.
cameras.
You got the cameras already.
Yeah, you can do it.
We've got the mics and the cameras.
It's so fucking.
We were just watching a campy ass fucking movie with Kevin whenever he came on. What was it called again?
I don't even remember.
Something Kung.
Oh, Kung.
Oh, Kung Fu.
Oh, is
Okay, hold on. Kung
Is it the
Fury?
voiceover? Dude, am I allowed
Kung
to use the
Fury?
restroom real quick?
Yeah, go for it, go for
I
it.
would love to watch. Is it the dubbed one where they joke over all of the Asian films? Kung Fu Hustle?
no,
I'm
no,
thinking
no,
Kung
no,
Fu
no.
Hustle.
This one's
Okay.
called Kung Fury.
Dude,
Oh.
And it was so.
You're missing out.
Go do what you gotta do. Go do what you gotta do.
Right.
you might have to put it on just for him.
You know what? Let's pause it for a second.
Yeah, I was like,
All right.
dude, I think that might be one of the fucking coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty great.
That walkaway with the explosion was
Yeah,
started by
and of course you don't look at it.
Oh yeah.
Robert Rodriguez, man.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
Fuck, I love Robert Rodriguez.
Everybody, we're back.
Yes.
So we are
Okay,
watching Kung Fury. It's the fucking greatest campy movie that you could fucking find. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Fucking.
There's a second part,
Cozy's
but I
mind's
haven't
just
watched
blown.
it.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
no,
Dude,
I'm
it's-
just like, did that Asian cop just talk like Batman too? They're like super fucking sick. Oh my
It's like-
Oh man! For those who are listening and not watching, the first scene of this movie they showed me, this guy jumps off a bridge, kicks a car into the air, shoots it with a Mac 11, blows up, and then it sends itself into another building, knocking an arcade machine over that wakes up and starts murdering people. So if that movie doesn't sound as cool as it fucking does to you as I'm seeing it right now, I don't know what to tell you,
Yeah,
dude.
it is the best thing
It's
I've
great.
ever
That's
seen. It's so great, man.
Damn,
But
dude.
there's so many.
It's like watching a car wreck.
When
You
did this
can't
movie
stop
come
looking at.
Oh shit! Right here it says 9 years ago. It's got 40 million views, man. But if you look, well, this is what I tell everybody: go to YouTube, find the cheesiest shit, and just let it play. Because that's what I do. I'll be in my truck. I'm driving, dude. You'll come across some just fucking gold, bro. Fucking gold movies.
Dude, why I don't like big Hollywood pictures, it's all the same. They all follow the same fucking formula. It's like there's a struggle and the guy has to figure out who he is. And by the end of the movie, he's a better person and like everything goes well. And that's lame. Like life's not like that, dude. I love like Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars. The bad guy wins. Fucking Luke got his hand cut off. Yeah. Everything that's like, wow, holy shit. I want to leave like, holy fuck, dude. I did not expect a sad ass ending like that. Yeah. Like when people die, dude, I'm like,
Did you watch Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I cried like a bitch.
I cried too.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, I cried. I like and like I screamed like a girl, I would say, while I was crying and shit.
Damn. It was pretty sad. I was like, damn.
Dude, I don't care if Hayden Christensen looked 40 years old while he's supposed to be 20. I'll take it.
It's fine. I'll take it.
Super cool.
Like just let it roll, man. You'll come across. I came across this one. It was
YouTube
so
is
good.
awesome,
dude. It'll play recommended shit after this too.
Yep.
And I was watching this one dude, and he had the whole. It was probably the movie's probably 15, 20 minutes long, and the whole story was a guy.
Oh my god!
A guy kidnapped this little girl, right? And the mom goes frantic and shit like that. And it's kind of one of those. He doesn't get caught. You know, that's how it ends. You know, he disposes of the body and stuff like that.
Fuck.
And then he returns back to the playground.
Is it Lovely Bones?
No.
Okay, I've heard. I've never seen Lovely Bones, but I've heard that it's a sad movie.
This is something you found on YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah. It's just a short. Some of these guys, they're just fucking.
That's how I came across Y-Files.
Okay, yeah.
The Y-Files. Have you ever seen the Y-Files?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Hitler came to the.
Bro, the Y-Files. This guy. It's a show. It's a YouTube show. It's only on YouTube, and he has a podcast too. But it's all about the show, and he explores conspiracy theories, every single one of them. And he's to the point now to where he's like taking recommendations from viewers, but it's a full on production.
So are they like sending him their stories and stuff?
Yeah. But he does the research. Like he does the research. He'll go through and do the whole show and figure out like, can we debunk this? And he'll put the show like the first 15, 20 minutes of it, he's giving you the whole story. And you're kind of believing it, like, damn, oh shit. And then at the end of it, he was like, so we did the research, and this is kind of what we found out. And it turned out that this wasn't this, or this wasn't this, or we don't know. Like, this could very well could happen, you know what I mean? So
it's a good show.
It's a fucking great show. Yeah. The Y-Files.
Man, I like shows like they don't have shit like X-Files and Twilight Zone anymore. No, that's shit that I like. Like
Twilight Zone was so good.
They try to revive the Twilight Zone.
That's such a good
dude,
show.
I think some kid got killed on set, and after that they were like, it's fucking done. Like they had like a helicopter that was supposed to crash land, and the blade like hit them directly. Dude, it was fucked.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that was like I think the last time that they tried to do something big with Twilight Zone, and after that they just shut that shit down.
Did you do the research? Man, you know a lot,
dude. A lot, everything. Anything that interests me, I'm the fucking dude that's like, I'm gonna.
I want to know everything about this.
Yeah,
everything.
Like, dude, Wikipedia. Anytime I find anything, I'll even argue with my girl. You don't fucking know shit, dude. I'll Wikipedia, and I'm like, oh, I'm wrong.
That's what I do. Like when I watch a movie, like any movie I go and watch, I go in a deep dive on it. Because I want to know, like, get an understanding. That's what I do. Like,
you can't do them for all. I feel like if you try to do it for all, you got to take some movies that are like just along for the ride, like a good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I watched recently that was like, it wasn't a great movie, but it was fun to watch. You know, every movie shouldn't be thought provoking. I feel like the fun ones, like Mr. Deeds, is one where I could just turn my brain off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Simple ones that are like cool, but the suit, like, man, I'm trying to think.
I saw the woman in the yard. Like it left an open ending. Like you had to.
Okay, I need to watch that then. My favorite is open ending is the fucking one with Leonardo DiCaprio. He spit Inception.
Oh yeah,
Inception.
Okay, yeah.
Holy shit, dude! I to this day still.
You don't know if he's a fucking if he
made it or not. Yeah. Because there's so much good with that movie. Shutter Island is another one that I fucking love. It's like you can interpret that anyway if he was really a patient or if he was a detective.
Yeah.
I think indefinitely he's supposed to be a patient. But I don't it's just too much up in the air, which is really cool. Man, dude, movies. I've always wanted to write one. Donnie Darko is a really good one.
Donnie Darko is really good.
I've always wanted to write a movie just before I die, just to say I did it and like stay away from all the tropes that like people stay in.
Yes.
Like, I want everything bad. Like, I wouldn't even say bad. Just whatever people think to happen is not going to happen. Yeah. Like a fucking arcade machine may wake up and kill children.
Yeah. How cool is that?
And flip everybody off.
Badass, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit's super sick, dude. That's so cool. And every fucking action, dude, how cool. Bandanas just make people look 10 times cooler. Like, dude, if he didn't have that bandana on, I would have thought he fucking worked at, like, Office Depot or some shit. You know what I mean? But, like, that dude kills people.
Yeah, man. I would say do it, man. And make the fucking movie, bro. Even if it's cheesy. We've seen some cheesy
my
movies.
thing is if people can make
Sometimes
movies
those are the
off
best
of
ones.
fucking, like, 80s old VHS recorders, we have fucking iPhones in our pocket, dude. Like, we can. It's all just color grading. Really, I didn't know that. Like, the reason why videos don't look the way they do in movies, it's just color grading. You put it in and then you fucking dial it down a little bit, make it dark and mysterious, and then like everything looks cool.
Like these scenes right here that we're looking at, there's a filter over it. And it's got like a blue tint. So the whole thing has like this.
The Matrix was in that entire green tint. Man. I love that.
It gives it a feel.
And like, I love when there's a joke in movies that like anytime they're in Mexico, it's just yellow. Like the whole fucking sky. The filter's yellow and like brownish and shit.
That's crazy. Because man, I was watching that fucking podcast with Robert Rodriguez. He's not talking about Desperado. He's talking about his first movie that he made, Mariachi, and he was just it was a throwaway movie.
Oh yeah.
And dude, it's $11,000, dog, is what he spent making the Mariachi. And you've ever seen it?
Yeah,
I have not seen it.
To be fair, $11,000 in Mexico, it might as well be $1 million.
But still, I mean, that's the budget he was given. It's so good. It's all in Spanish.
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Mariachi?
I haven't seen it.
Desperado, and then Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time. So the first time I ever discovered it was Once Upon a Time in Mexico. There used to be I don't know if it was Spike or TNA, one of those two.
Okay.
Might have been Spike. Spike used to play like, dare I say, man shit. Yeah, like that was their thing. They were like, we're playing it's fucking Monday Night Man shit. And
like Spike TV,
once
right?
upon a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in Mexico came on.
Yeah.
And like, dude, they just took out Johnny Depp's eyes, and like he was still like Willem Dafoe.
So you hadn't seen Desperado before that?
No, I didn't know that it was a 3-part thing until
like, I didn't know about Mariachi. I knew about Desperado.
Mariachi's tight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Desperado. I know Desperado.
When he was talking to, maybe that was Danny Trejo, but it wasn't. When he's like, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?"
It was Danny Trejo.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh no, that was Cheech Marin.
That was also Once Upon a Time.
I want to say it was Cheech.
Yeah. I changed it.
No, that's cool as fuck.
It's just a cheesy line.
Yeah, all that, dude. But what's cool is I think Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, two of my favorite filmmakers.
Yeah.
They excessively use cheesy shit because they firmly believe that it's a movie.
Yeah.
You know, let's go over the top. Let's blow this thing out. That's why when people die in Tarantino movies, there's just blood splatter.
Yeah.
Fucking the whole room is like covered in blood.
Grindhouse movies.
Yeah, Grindhouse shit is so sick.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's another reason I wanted to do the drive-in theater. Was because Grindhouse like fucking gritty movies were super cool.
I would show this at a fucking drive-in.
No
shit.
Drive-in. Like, I'm gonna have this imprinted on a fucking VHS tape and play it at the shop, dude. This is too cool to not show anybody.
Dinosaur, bro. What the fuck?
Like what the fuck, man?
Was it?
He's gonna bare fist fight her, and she has a minigun. Like,
she's a Viking with a minigun.
Does he punch the bullets back?
He went back in time.
It's like, what age is this? It's the Viking age. That would explain the laser raptor.
Another thing, Barbariana. Dude, her fucking... dude, it's a minigun that impaled her fucking... That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
I think movies should bring babes back, man. I think a lot of... This day and age, like the whole sexism thing...
Need I say it? We need Harvey Weinstein back.
Dude, fuck. Have you seen the meme that's like movies without Weinstein?
Yes.
Like, fuck, dude.
We need a creepy dude who fucking
wants
to bang chicks because we get the hot
man, I tell people, there's nothing creepy about appreciating a hot woman. I mean, I have my hot woman. I'm a one woman man now, you know. But I think like artistically, expression wise, like pinup girls and everything, they were like it was a staple in tattoo shit.
Oh yeah.
So like I think you should be able to see a naked chick that was willingly doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not a potato head.
Yeah. No, it should never be looked at like a sexual thing. I think like art opens a lot of doors for expression. Yeah. And like, yeah, man, like,
holy shit,
dude. If it's what I got, are you talking about the fucking? I'm gonna be a dad.
The Last of Us,
man. And you know what's fucked up is I love that first season. Like, I didn't mind her character, dude. I didn't mind it at all. At first I made fun of it a little bit out of just like the fuck aroundness. Yeah. But now I'm like, fuck, dude, that poor girl, dude.
Yeah. After Pedro died.
Yeah,
pretty much
dude, that was it. Like that, they shouldn't have done.
Spoiler alert.
They shouldn't have done. Nah, if you don't know by now, homie, like that shit was in the game. Like, damn, dude, that game's like 15 years old.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's crazy. Like they've been remastering it over and over and over again for the last 10 years,
trying to bring it up to date to like PS5.
I mean, which to be fair,
PS4s.
worth it. Like it's an amazing story. I played The Last of Us, but 1 and 2.
Was it originally a PS2 game?
No, it was a PS3 game.
PS3 game.
Yeah, it was the first. Like, it was the last Naughty Dog addition to their gaming shit, and it was just written so good that people were like, yeah, fucking just remaster that shit. Yeah, because the story, man, it's amazing. It shows human flaws. I that's my favorite part about it, is like the end is, you know, she has the cure to humanity in her fucking brain, man. Like, we got it. And he's like, no, I just went through all, like, no, this is a fucking living person. Yeah, and like, that's crazy, because that's some shit that could happen now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we saw how COVID made people act. Yeah. You know? Like, holy shit. I people tend to forget. We lived through that shit, dude. Yep. For 2 fucking years, we were inside every fucking day. Couldn't go anywhere.
We're still affected by it. Like,
dude,
the repercussions.
And you know what? It was all, to me, the conspiracy time. It was all fucking meant to be, because think of how many businesses you used to know that were open past 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Restaurants even till fucking midnight. Everything. Now, what time is everything closed down?
Oh, like fucking
7,
11,
8 o'clock.
Like 9 o'clock. But anything past 9, Whataburger and like fucking bars. And that's it. No restaurants are open past 10 o'clock. And you know who that profits? The fucking businesses. Yep. Because now they're like Walmart's like, oh, we don't do 24 hours anymore. Why not anymore? Why? What is your excuse? You stopped because COVID. But now my theory is that they saw how much money they made firing all the fucking night shift people and keeping them all out. And they're like, dude, we just fucking made double our money back. Yep. Firing half these motherfuckers. Yeah. And then they got the fucking shit you scan yourself. Dude, they're making everything a fucking grocery store is the worst place on earth. Yes. I swear to God, it's the worst place, because you're going there, you're filling your own grocery cart up, you're fucking checking your shit out yourself. You can't find anything, and half the time the people that work there don't even give a fuck anymore. No, they don't. Yeah. So like,
you can't ask them about shit.
No, yeah, man. Yeah. Like grocery getting is like one of my fucking.
It was a big money grab, is what it is, because you notice that after that, it was the fucking now the deliveries or Walmart pickup. Or the fucking curbside at H-E-B. Yeah. You know, they basically put everybody out, man.
When you pull up to H-E-B or Walmart, have you seen like, you got to park far, because those first fucking 3 rows are all for pickups.
Yes. I was going to say Target's one right now where I had went fucking this morning, dude. And they have one whole row is dedicated to just straight online pickups. And nobody is ever there.
That's crazy.
No. You ever caught attitude yet on the fucking mobile pickups when you go to like say Chick-fil-A or stuff like that? They're like, "Did you order?"
No, because I'll get to tripping, dude. Yeah, like if they trip on me, I'm like, motherfucker. I'm already frustrated.
I paid extra fees for this.
I was watching some videos, man, where people are all like, "Well, did you order it on the app?" I was like, "What the fuck? You want me to do? You want me to fucking order your shit when you could have done it on the app? Do you not have the app?"
Like, fuck no, I don't have.
You know what's fucked up is like, it is good advice too. Like, I've learned that using the apps, you get so many fucking rewards. My wife points, uses the app, and I'm like, damn.
She's like, look, I got you free food. I'm like, I don't want.
Well, yeah, they can, because they don't have to have all the money they save.
She's like, motherfucker, we're balling. You someone broke, buy that shit. Yeah, man.
God damn it, fucking COVID. So, speaking of COVID, you know, they already came out and said that it actually was. It actually was a human-made, man-made fucking deal. I knew that. And it was made in China.
It's like when they tried to tell people AIDS came from people fucking monkeys. No. Like, no, dude. Dave Chappelle has a really good joke on it. And he's like, do you know how hard it is to catch and fuck a monkey? You ever try to catch a dog? Like, your dog, you open your door and your dog chases him. You have to chase after him for like an hour. You grab him. Like, dude, no. You're not catching and fucking a monkey.
Nah, he can climb. Not only can he run, he can climb.
Dude.
He gets away fast.
And they're stronger than us.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, dude, monkeys are fucking. Have y'all seen the whole thing?
The chimpanzee fucked that lady up.
That's a big animal.
Ripped her face off.
Yeah.
There's a big thing online right now going, who would win? 100 men versus one ape? That dude, fuck, the memes kill me in that shit.
Chuck Norris took care of it, that.
I would love to see that happen.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen that one where they do the one with Chuck Norris against 1,000 fucking
and he just fucking sends them off flying?
Fucks them up,
is it computer generated?
Yeah,
I love
fucking
those.
Hilarious.
I saw the one where they did the million. T-Rex? Oh, no, I haven't seen the T-Rex.
There's a T-Rex one, too.
Dude, they're so
versus
I just
Chuck
love
Norris.
Seeing them
my
gosh.
gosh.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. In a perfect world, no. In a perfect world, to me, like, I want to see shit like that, like, in real life. Yeah. Like, dude, the Colosseums, the fucking Roman Colosseum, where people would fight to the death, like, it's fucked up. I would love to see that shit.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh,
it's coming.
Fuck, I hope.
It's coming.
I
want to be the guy that
too.
dude, I hope we bring back robes and chalices.
Gladiator
and
2 was
to hell with t-shirts.
I liked it.
I liked
it a lot.
It'd be so cool.
You know what's crazy is that shit was real. Like, they would actually flood the Roman Colosseum and put fucking ships in there.
Yeah,
they would put
that
fucking
shit
ships
was
in. They would have sea
crazy.
battles in the Colosseum. Like, what
Have
the
you ever seen
fuck?
the thing about they believe that Atlantis was in the Sahara Desert?
Have you ever seen that?
The Riyadh
that formation?
structure?
Yeah,
the Riyadh structure. Yeah.
It's
Have you seen when you look at it and you look at the way the formation is around there? It looks like a wave had come through.
Yeah, no, I think they proved already that the Sahara was at one point like flooded with ocean water.
Yes.
Like now the sediment and the rocks and formations and everything showing them like, yeah, there was ocean here.
So where'd the water go? It just froze up into glaciers.
Ooh, man.
Tectonic plates, man. Pangea is another fucking
Pangea
theory.
is a good one too.
Yeah. Or what's that big ass landmass that's between South America and Africa? It starts with an M.
Oh, Malaysia?
Not Malaysia.
Bitch. Sorry. I'm trying to look at it right now, but it's at night over there and it's not giving me the daytime view. God damn.
Isn't that crazy though? How we can do that shit. We can fucking see the world right now.
So I pulled up the world right now,
Morocco?
and I was trying to look at Africa because I wanted to see the Riyadh structure, and it's
Morocco.
at night.
Yeah.
It's at night over there, so I can't see the fucking Riyadh structure, bitch. Anyways, my bad.
No, just even the ancient history, American history, and not even American, just human history.
Yeah.
The pyramids, all the great structures that have been there.
Yep.
Dude.
Man. Scary.
That's a whole other thing. Though not the pyramids, but it's the what is that place called? Göbekli Tepe.
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's a structure that they found. It's a whole city. It's been buried on purpose, and it's older.
Oh.
It's older than the pyramids.
It's underground, right?
Well, no, it wasn't originally underground. It was buried on purpose. I was like, why the fuck did they bury it? They have no idea why it got buried. But they have stuff there. And it's like, wait a second. Like, this shit is like intricately built the same way the pyramids are intricately built. And they have stuff in there like on the walls, or like they were tracking the stars. They know where all the planets are. They have all that shit. Why did somebody bury this? Mm-hmm. And it's fucking,
I think to preserve.
Fucking nuts.
I honestly, I think to preserve. I think they're doing exactly what we do.
I think they got conquered. I think they got conquered by somebody, and somebody wanted them to be forgotten in history, and they got fucking covered up. Like that's what conquerors do.
Antarctica, dude. Like
Antarctica,
the mysteries of Antarctica.
That's nuts, bro. That's a whole fucking thing right there.
The ice wall, and people say they were like flat earthing. Crazy shit, dude.
Because I mean, if we know that civilizations have come and fell, right? And we know they were, because something was advanced enough to build
they were there.
The pyramids, right?
There's definitely evidence.
So if they were smart enough to do that, they were smart enough to figure out there was a cataclysm coming.
I think it's inevitable for every...
It's inevitable.
The thing is just when is ours, man? Like, I hope it's not in my lifetime. I truly hope it's not. I don't want to fucking...
Oh, man.
Put that shit on my grandkids. I'm sorry. I want great ones. You know what I mean? The ones that I won't know.
Yeah. I think the answer is simpler than we think it is.
Man, dude, the fucking ocean is terrifying in itself, too.
So we're looking at it right here. So Mauritania, that's the eastern part of the Sahara Desert. Or western part, I'm sorry. So as you zoom in, you can kind of see it right there. So, but what I've always looked at is if you look how this...
that's all like flowing.
It looks like a big wave or something kind of like blew through there. You know what I mean? And if you zoom out more and it looks like it goes even further up. But like really, when you zoom in, if you look at like the sand, like the shape of it, look how, like you see all those lines. Man. So it's right here, but look all around it. You know, it's like what the fuck.
Yeah, even like, dude, they're perfect lines.
Like that doesn't make no sense. Like that's not.
And then you have a circular formation.
Perfect circular formation, right in the middle. Not only
that, like 4 of them at that. Too.
Yeah.
What do you think is the scariest like finding that humans have found?
Scariest? I don't think they've told us. I mean, I want to say if what they have found and what they've told us.
Fucking aliens being real on government paper, like they're real. Did you ever see that whenever they announced it? Yeah, and they were like, yeah, they're real. Y'all didn't know.
What I think is kind of scary is like, all right, so they found. Is it a hammer or a sword that they found here in Texas?
London, Texas, it was a hammer.
So there's a hammer.
Fucking Thor's hammer?
Made out of some kind of metal. It wasn't rusted. It's fucking been dated to be like, I don't know, million years old, some shit like that, 100,000, way fucking old.
Because the rock formed around it.
Mm-hmm. The Indians wouldn't have had this. This is like way older than the Indians.
Like it's a tool.
It's a tool.
They know it's a tool.
And it's not rusted. It's made out of some kind of metal that they can't even make today. They can't even replicate it.
Yeah. It's like adamantium and shit.
They have no answer for it. There's no answer.
And just think, like now they're gonna dig us up in millions of years and find creature cocks. That's the shit that we're gonna get now.
That's what's this
tentacle dildo?
Fucking tentacle.
You know what's funny is I always think about it as like, they're all like they find these tablets and they have these crazy stories about all these fucking entities and this and this and that. And I was like, what if that was like a comic book? Like, what if in a million years somebody finds my collection of comic books?
Oh, yeah. And they were like, holy shit.
This shit must have been important. He had this packaged so fucking preserved in this plastic deal. This must have been a god. It would spawn, Yeah.
There were 12 of them that wrote one about 2,000 years ago.
Oh, shit, bro.
They're just like, well, make it about this dude who fucking dies and comes back 3 days later.
There was a bat.
Yeah.
There was a bat. There was a man.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
He fought crimes. He was the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Dude, I will say, I don't care what anybody... to me, Ben Affleck's Batman is like the fucking coolest to me. I think it's the most comic book accurate, man. You get the fucking intimidation factor. He's massive as fuck. He's like 6'2". Do you remember the scene in Batman versus Superman where they go to the basement and they're like they find those Asian women that are being sex trafficked?
Oh yeah.
And they're like, no, and they close the fucking gate. They're like, he's still here.
What version is this? I didn't see
this. This is Batman. Yeah, dude.
He's all.
It's the extended cut, the Snyder cut, man. 4 hours. Yeah. There's like 3 extra hours of porn in there, dude. Yeah, no. There's I think it's the. Dare I say, to me, it's the closest version of the comic book Batman. Christopher Nolan's Batman was cool, man. It was a cool, realistic version of it. Batman's not supposed to be realistic. He's a fucking.
I can't let go of Michael Keaton.
Human. Oh, dude! I'll give it that.
I can't.
I love the
only
old
because I grew up with him as my Batman.
Yeah.
Now you're going comic book wise. Yeah, it's not Michael Keaton.
Dude, like Ben Affleck shooting motherfuckers with the spear hook and then throwing them across the warehouse and shit. Man, super sick.
I liked all of it, man. But I got to admit it, the Robert Pattinson one I really liked.
Oh no, I loved it. I was like,
dude, this is like.
That was
perfect.
That was a raw version.
Perfect to me.
Yeah. Very raw version.
It's supposed to be reminiscent of Year One, Batman Year One.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was the first comic I ever read.
So that one and The Long Halloween.
Yeah. Dude, it was so... Dude, Riddler's such a fucking undermined character in the Batman universe. Yes. Because, man, to me, it's the epitome of Batman. He's a detective. He's the world's greatest detective. And he has the Riddler on the other side. Like, you have to figure this out. And there's lives at stake, and there's not like big consequences. It's not like the Joker that's like, there's a fucking bomb in the room with 3 kids that you have to disarm. Like, no, like the Riddler's like.
You'd be a good Joker.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've really wanted to get into voice acting, but just the practice of it. Do you know what it's like to face yourself in the mirror and fucking practice voices that you've never done before in your life? What do I like to do today?
You're the Joker. You are the Joker today.
Yeah, dude. But what's fucked up is like you said, like actors who find it, they'll put themselves in that position. Heath Ledger, dude, he had a Joker journal that was like released with some of the limited edition runs of the old school shit. And it showed like he locked himself in his hotel room and fucking went insane. And wrote a manifesto of like anarchist shit. And that's what it is.
He put himself in that role.
Yeah, and what was great, man, to me, a lot of people don't understand that the Joker and everything is very reminiscent of Taxi Driver. Have you ever seen Taxi Driver?
Oh,
Robert De Niro?
Bro, that's a good one.
So it's I dare say one of my favorite. It's in my top 5 for sure.
Taxi Driver,
because it dwells into the loneliness of the male persona and the depression
Fucking
that
love
men
it.
do.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Dog Day Afternoon?
I have not.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw that on there.
Watch that one. That's a
Dog
old,
Day Afternoon.
Dog Day. That's Al Pacino's one of his first movies. It came out right around the same time as Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver is amazing,
dude.
though.
Amazing. Because it's so. I don't know. I think there's a beauty in like male depression. There's something about it that like when you're a male and you're depressed, you feel like you're the only man on earth.
Yeah.
There you get those late nights where you're up, and that's where a lot of my knowledge comes from. Is like 3 a.m. Dude, I think the most peaceful time that you'll ever find within yourself, and probably worst, is at 3 a.m. It's like when you're up at night, you're the only one, no one else is there to talk to. You have to face yourself in the mirror, whatever the fuck you did that night before, you know, all this stuff.
You're an artist, so do you find yourself drawing?
No,
really
man, I wouldn't even consider myself an artist, honestly.
Well,
I'm a tattooer, which to me is like artistry comes from when you dwell within yourself and represent something that speaks to you.
When I'm in the mood to draw and I really fucking just get after it, like if I'm going to do that and it's been so long since I've done it, I think I've suppressed that from myself. It was always like at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you know, you should.
And
I am a firm believer.
It was like, for me, it was like the best time to do it. I don't know why.
So check this out. This is weird I don't know why I do this. I wake up every night at 4 a.m. in the morning. Every fucking night. I don't know why.
Just snap up.
Dude, for the last like 7 years of my life has been it originally started with I just never slept at night. I never liked I loved it. That was my solitude. I'm like, dude, this is where my peace is. There's no cars that I'm hearing go by the road. It's just me and my music, a little bit of weed probably, you know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Just hanging. Like just hanging, dude, just me. Because like how do you find out yourself better than being with yourself? And like there's been multiple times where man, dude, that taxi driver loneliness of driving around town at 3 a.m., nobody else is awake, it's just you. Yep. And you're thinking like, damn, man, like what will I become? I think to me, that was more like, it's a perfect 18 to like 22, 23-year-old feel. Yeah. I think those years of my life were the ones where I was just like, man, like I'm just drifting, getting fucked up, doing drugs, experimenting, doing all this weird shit. That like I would, and that's why I have all these thoughts. Is like I would just dwell in my mind over and over. It's like
I've had plenty of those, man. But I do it. I've only had those after late night of working. In the self reflection, the self reflection is like, am I doing?
You do when you get home from work and you sit in the car for like 30 minutes.
I don't know anybody who doesn't do that. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I sit in the car for
you
a
sit
long
there
time.
and just like I do a lot of self reflection, man. And sometimes I just ask myself, am I doing enough?
Yeah, no, I think
like
I think that's something everybody
on that.
needs to do. I don't think enough people look at themselves in the mirror and face that because I've had to do it, man. I was not the best person ever. I have a hell of a history. I mean, I wasn't always the best guy, but I know what I was and I know what I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Because I've spent that time. There we go. I spent that time in my head that I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, there's no. Let me get back to the taxi driver point. There's no feeling that you'll ever get until you experience that and talk about it with another man.
Yeah.
Because it's always a universal lonely experience that you're like, man, only I feel like this. Until one day you fucking finally, you like, you know what? I'm gonna mention this to my buddy. And then he's like, oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, no, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck, cool. So even though it feels like such a lone male existentialism,
somebody else is doing it.
It's manhood. Yeah. Almost every man has experienced it. I've wanted to post a status one time because I love social media, dude. Like I'm good at it. I know how to engage people. I know how to talk. And I've always wanted to be like, man, a lot of people don't know this. You know more men that have almost committed suicide than you know who haven't.
Right.
Yes.
And nobody knows that shit. Yeah. Mental health is like so downplayed upon, which is another cool aspect of the tattooing job. It's like people come and it helps them get through their shit. But in return, I hear all the stories, and I'm like, damn, man.
As a man in this world, there's a big weight on your shoulder from the get-go.
Yeah.
From
man, people tripped out when I said, with my baby on the way. Everybody was, I said, you want a boy or a girl? You want a boy or a girl? And everybody would trip out, and I was like, dude, I don't want a boy. Like, I know everybody wants a boy, but I don't want a boy because I feel as a man, in order for you to learn the best lessons in your life, you have to go through the hardest fucking times.
Yes.
And that's not something I want to wish upon my boy, you know? Because like I've seen men that have like never had it rough. And I hate to say it, but like people who haven't had that male struggle, you can see the entitleism in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Versus people who like I know what it's like to be at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for those people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel both ways. I feel sorry, but I also feel jealous. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, dude, what is it like to live so fucking carefree that you don't even know what it's like to hate yourself? You know, but dude, Dad Rock, I fucking love Dad Rock.
Don't feel jealous of them, because honestly, man, they're the ones that are missing.
Yeah, no, and this is
they're the ones that are usually I hate to say it, usually they're the ones that have the worst mental health.
Yeah.
But it's
demons. They fight. Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
But they fight their demons for a different reason. To them, it's like
they haven't been to the bottom yet.
Yeah, they haven't. Well, they haven't been there. So there's like their struggle is like, what are you struggling about? Dude, it's more of this entitlement fucking struggle that you're trying to go through, and it's just like you're trying to make. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, dude, I have no idea what the fuck you mean, because your shit is so minimal that when real adversity comes, you're the first one to shut down.
No idea what to do.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I don't know. I've never been one to complain about any bad shit that's happened in my life. I've always told everybody I know, like, hey, man, you can't cry about it. You can cry about it, but don't spend too much time, because you got to get active and get busy on the shit that you need to handle.
You got to pull yourself up.
Your life is only as fucking as hard as you make it.
Yeah.
Because any bad shit that's ever happened to me, I've always been like, okay, well, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
Do I let this just fucking destroy me or no? But Taxi Driver is the epitome of back to the movie now. Taxi Driver is the epitome of a man who has no sense of self-purpose or worth trying to find it.
Yes.
Because the whole movie is him like struggling with his identity. Like, who am I? Who am I really? I'm driving this fucking taxi around in the middle of the night. I'm seeing these hookers get picked up. There's a fucking kid on the street. I need to protect her, man. Like that. That's who I am. But then the whole time he's also plotting some other shit that's on a more devious scale. Yeah. So it's like the duality of, man, like you want to be sometimes, men have dark thoughts. I wouldn't say all of them are evil or you would act upon, but every man has dark thoughts that it leaves you to wonder, like, damn, dude, what the fuck's going on with me? Yeah. But I think that's the battle, like, as a man, that truly decides your character as a man.
Yeah.
Is like, do you act upon those evil thoughts, or are you a person that willingly fights every day to not be the person you used to be? Yeah. And that's the coolest fucking thing to me, especially being a parent, dude. Like now, I mean, not even yet, like going into parenthood.
Yeah.
I'm going into this shit like, dude, I'm headstrong. I got all my shit out of the fucking water. I know who I am. You know, I know what I'm going to be for this kid.
Yeah.
And like, I want to be the dad that's like, hey, don't care. Like, yeah, dad's loud. You know, everybody's looking at us in the grocery store, but who cares? We're never going to see these people again. You know, I want to teach my kid my life philosophies of like, don't give a fuck about what anybody ever says.
Yeah.
Because it won't matter.
In your world. That's all.
Yeah, man. I think everybody should live. Like, this is everybody's world. Like I tell people all the time, this is my world, man. I'm doing what I want to do. And I've had my parents, you know, my mentors, people that have been near and dear to me telling me like, hey, man, you're fucking up. But I did what I wanted to do. And I don't have any regrets for it. So, like, even if I did fuck up, you know, at least I got to say, like, damn, it was a learning experience, though.
Yeah.
So.
No, that makes a lot of sense, man. Like, it's hard, though, because I told my wife, you know, I talked to my wife a lot. She's like, well, I was like, if you would have spent 5 minutes in my fucking head, you'd leave me. Man, the shit that runs through there. Yeah. I was like, you ever felt, and this is kind of a weird, because I don't know a guy who I've talked to anyways, that doesn't feel this.
Last one, yeah.
That you ever felt alone in a room full of people?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Because I know now, this is why I love bringing it up, because I love forcing the topic on the men because they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to post that on Facebook specifically to get, like, I wanted, like, dude, like 50 men to be like, yeah, man, that was me. You know, just so people could see, like, holy shit, I did not fucking know that, like, this many men struggled with this shit.
Yeah.
And, like, that's something I think of now. Like, man, am I going to have late nights where I'm like, dude, am I being a good enough dad? Like, but this is why I love talking about it, because other men have this fucking experience. Am I doing enough? Am I working hard enough? Am I at home enough? You know, am I doing shit right? All of that. But I think that's what keeps you on your toes as a man, which is cool, because it's like, yeah, man, like you have, like, nobody is coming to save you.
No.
That's my favorite saying is, man, is nobody's coming to save you.
Right.
Everything you do, it relies on you, man. And dare I say, my father was the one that had always told me, like, hey, everything that from here on out, you know, I'm your father. I've always been here for you. But I'm letting you know the rest of your life is in your hands. I can lead you, but I can't take you. Yeah. And he's like, he's going to tell me what I can do, but he can't force me to do whatever. Yeah. And I've learned those lessons the hard way, dude. Like, I fucking lived through shit that sucked, but through my own actions. And I've never blamed anybody at fault but myself. And that's why I tell people, at least I got to say I did what I wanted.
Yeah.
I did what the fuck I wanted. No one's ever told me any different.
You owned your shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And when people ask me, like, man, like, dude, having a kid's gonna suck, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. I've lived my life, man. I've been to both coasts. I've been to LA. I've been to New York. I've been everywhere I've wanted to be. Colorado, Las Vegas. Traveled around. Granted, there's still more I want to see with my kid, but I've done enough in my life as a young man to be like, dude, tight. Like, I'm good. Yeah. Fuck. I've drank. I've partied. I've done drugs. I've fought depression. I've won over depression. I've fucking. And that's why I talk so much, because I don't ever want anybody that I've ever met. Like, I want them to leave being like, holy fuck, dude, that dude that I met that talked his fucking ass off, that was annoying. he left with me thinking some crazy shit that I never thought of. And I'm like, yeah.
Which, you know, yeah. And what's crazy is that you're giving birth.
Yeah.
To your number one fan.
My lady giving birth, man. All credit to my woman, man. My woman is the shit.
Well, what I'm saying is that, you know, you're in this whole between
I understand.
You're giving birth to your number one fan. There is nothing you can do in this world, and there's nothing wrong you can do in this world that's gonna sway that love. Some unconditional
the
shit.
father, being a girl dad.
Oh,
that's a whole
shit. Yeah.
We're all three of us in here are girl dads.
Sick.
And it's a oh man, it's a great experience, and it's something that
it's incredibly humbling. It's humbling.
Yeah, man.
Like there's a perspective.
You're gonna want to fight the world at some point.
Oh yeah, I know it. But I'm trying not to think in that aspect, because I know, like, there's shit you can't control. There's gonna be things that like inevitably happen as a father that you're gonna experience with a daughter. You know, and I'm trying to think in my head, like, don't do the normal dad reaction where you're like, motherfucker, you know. Don't. I'm trying not to do.
Trying to approach it differently.
Sometimes I think I was too cool. I'm like, man, I should have.
You know, and that's the thing.
I think I was too cool. I shouldn't have been that cool. I should have fucking.
I was like, well, you're a little too liberal with me. Something close to yourself. I was like, I don't need to hear everything that you do,
dude. Yeah, no, it's like, man, I think learning through generational trauma, like, it sucks, but learning everything that your parents did that you don't want to do makes you a better parent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, not saying my parents ever did bad shit, but like I take everything in from everywhere. Yeah. Like, I'll observe people at grocery stores. You know, my biggest pet peeve is when, like, parents are tripping in grocery stores and they're like, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass if you don't settle down. I'm like, dude, your kid doesn't want to fucking grocery shop. Contrary to popular, they don't want to be there, man. That's just a kid being a kid. Like, you're trying to sit here and beat into your kid, like, you're gonna fucking sit still. And that's something that, like, always. That's what made me act up as a kid. Yeah. It's like, not saying that my parents did, because my parents never really, like, I wouldn't say abuse. I was punished when I was bad. Yeah. But, like, dude, now I think there's an understanding between the line of discipline and abuse. Yeah. That's very clear now that, like, people didn't think of back then. The biggest thing is, like, my parents beat me and I ended up all right. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Yeah. Because if you ended up all right, you would not beat your kid. And that's not saying spankings, like... Spankings are completely different than beatings. Yes. People are slapping their kids around and shit, dude. Like, I've seen some shit in public that, like, I'm like, damn, dude, I don't want to get involved in anybody else's business. Yeah. But fuck, man, like, seeing some parents trip out on their kids, I'm like, dude, your kid just wants to hang out with you. I mean, like, that's all your kid knows is just, like,
which is crazy, because, man, they don't talk, no one speaks. I mean, well, I don't say no one, but your kid's just fine, man. Just talk to him. Yeah, and this is the other thing. Quit treating him like he's a little kid. I mean, yes, he's a little kid, you know, but he's a little person, man. Dude, talk to him. Talk to him right.
My dad was one of the biggest inspirations in my life as a father, because he never looked at anything I did as like, you're fucking tripping. Like, I had suicidal thoughts as a kid. I was hospitalized and shit. And anytime that's ever happened, my dad was like, hey, what's going on? You know, he never cared what, like, He was like, dude, tell me anything, please. I need to know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
And that right there made me feel that like, wow, that's fatherhood, man. Like, I can tell my dad anything and know that he's not gonna judge me. Man, my dad knows some shit about me.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like we have conversations that are like, I would have never thought I'd had. But it's cool now that he's just like sitting me. He's like, yeah, man, now you're going to feel all the shit that you felt. Yeah. Like all the shit that I felt as a father, you're going to feel that now.
Yeah.
But now the reason I'm like talking so much about it is because I'm excited for this because I'm not afraid to go out and ask for advice. Like if I'm tripping, dude, if I don't know how to parent some shit, I'm going to go ask my homies like, hey, man.
That's good though.
Yeah,
no, that's
dude,
good. You're not scared. Yeah, because I mean, it's your first time. It's not like
oh, dude, the best advice I've got is everyone that's told me, like, what's the best advice you can give me? You're going to fuck up. You are going to fuck up and you're going to hate yourself, but don't. It's part of the learning experience. Yeah. It's about how you correct yourself, man. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I've been in some instances, man, where it's just like, I don't know. Human interaction goes a long way, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all depends on how you interact with people.
People need people.
And I want my kid to see that. I want my kid to be like, man, my dad talks to fucking everybody. Yeah. Like, yeah, because I've never met anybody I didn't want to meet. Even homeless people, dude. When I was 13, I gave 25 like diamond PacSun shirts to a homeless man under the bridge at Kirby Park. His name was Eddie. And he ended up being the coolest fucking guy. I hung out with him every time I went skateboarding. He would always cheer me on and shit, dude. Super cool guy. Never harmed a fly. Yeah. But just had a bad fucking life, you know? And it's like crazy. Bad things happen to good people. And good things happen to bad people. Oh, yeah. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's a crazy life instance of like seeing that scale bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess we're hearing on advice, man. It's just the only thing I would tell you is just try your best, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
That's all you can do.
Try your best.
I'm going to show them fucking Karate Fury over here.
Fury,
man.
Hey, my daughter used to wake up in the middle of the night. This is like 6 months and going forward. She used to love me putting on Rocky IV.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm trying to
She would go to sleep. She would literally put herself right back to sleep.
I was trying to think of what good movie. Like, I was like, what was my Rocky for? But it was just bad. It was just Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, man.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Dude, Fear and Loathing, another
Great
one
movie.
of my favorite movies. How I Discovered Hunter S. Thompson. If you like Fear and Loathing, Enter the Void. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Yes.
There's a movie called Enter the Void that was directed in like 2010. The whole thing's a perspective film, but it's from the point of like a DMT trip. Oh, it's about this guy in Japan who is a drug dealer, and he gets set up and killed by the cops because he's trying to he's like, man, I have a gun in here. So they shoot through the door, and it's not a big plot point. Like this starts the whole fucking movie. Yeah. His spirit rises from his body because he was smoking DMT. And the rest of the movie is his soul transversing through Japan. And dude, it's insane. The nightlife, the visuals. I
want to see this.
Dude, you should.
What's it called again?
It's a must watch. Enter the Void.
Isn't it on Tubi right now?
It might be. If not, it's like $5 on Amazon Prime. But man, my first experiences with LSD were watching this movie.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Damn.
That'll do it. Should I watch Fear and Loathing?
You've done DMT?
No, man, no, I haven't because so I've experienced a lot of
LSD.
Yeah. I've experienced allegedly. And I think they were fun. They're fun when you're young. But I think the older you get, the more wisdom you gain, the more you're in your head.
Yeah.
I don't want to trip now and be so far into my head that I don't come out. Because I've seen it, man. I've seen my friends have bad trips.
That's
and
scary.
They change completely, dude. And like, it's not even saying that it was more so on them. It's drugs. Like, you got to understand, when you're dwelling in drugs, like Hunter S. Thompson said, is like, you buy the ticket, you take the ride.
Yep.
That you can't let it consume you, because if you do, you're gone.
Yeah.
That's it, man. But if you're a drug enthusiast, as I once was, it's all about experimentation in controlled environments, knowing you're safe.
There's a guy, he's like a doctor. He's been on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he does heroin.
Oh, in like a fucking healthy form?
In a healthy form. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I've always said,
I think he's done crack too. Like, he's like, oh yeah, it's on the regular, but it's like controlled.
It's in moderation.
It's in moderation,
crazy.
and he was like, and it's
Are you talking about the
controlled.
white guy that's like, yeah, I don't have any fucking problems. He's like,
and he's like a super smart
like,
fucking dude too. He's like I forget what his name is. He's a black guy.
But they're all smart. He just has access to the lab,
bro.
Man, dude, yeah.
He has access to probably the best.
Check this out. There's a story on this man called Leonard Picard that was the LSD kingpin in America during the 90s. So any LSD, if you took LSD in the 90s, was probably from this one guy.
Yeah.
He traveled around the country and sold LSD to everybody that like he would just sell in large amounts. But there's a documentary on it on Vice on YouTube called the LSD Crystal Palace. And it's about a girl who was in his little fucking circle that exposes everything that went on. Like, she snitched on him and all types of shit. It's always the chick that's around. But, dude, they had an underground missile silo that cost them $15 million that they had completely loaded with luxury items, like $15,000 mink skin rugs and custom-built porcelain bathtubs that could fit 15 people with the $10,000 stereo that went through the whole silo. And she walks through it. She will fucking walk you and give you a tour through the whole thing.
That's crazy.
It's probably one of the coolest videos I've ever seen. And the story behind it is fucking sad because it's like, it's insane, man. Like, people live this life. And what she said was she was a stripper in Kansas that one day she was working and a man with a briefcase just showed up to her job and paid her all night just to hang out. Gave her like $5,000. And she's like, oh, like, what? Okay. And then he was like, hey, man, like, I live around here. Do you want to come with me to my silo? And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So she took our stripper friends to meet the wizard, Leonard Picard. That guy was synthesizing LSD out of labs all across the country and then going and just traveling and selling and making millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars. And they could never track him because it was just this one guy and his partner. Yeah. So, like, the only ones to snitch on them was themselves. And what had finally happened was they were, I think they were doing a bunch of drugs, and that stripper chick fell in love with another guy. And he was like, hey, man, like, you're around these drug dealers. They're bad guys. Like, you need to get away from them. So this motherfucker kidnapped him and injected his dick with LSD and tortured him for weeks.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude, fucked him up. Like, I think the guy's still fucked up to this day. And it's sad to say, but, like, yeah, it's a fucked up story. Everything about it is crazy, but it's a hell of an interesting listen and watch. Yeah. So definitely check those out.
Patrick Picard?
Leonard Picard. Crystal Palace LSD Vice documentary. That's what it's going to be called.
Vice has some good ones.
Vice has great ones.
Crazy. But LSD right in the dick.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Dude, I think my biggest fear of a LSD trip happened when I took like 4 tabs and told my buddy, like, hey, man, I'm about to trip. Can you babysit me? And he was like, yeah, man, no problem. The moment it kicked in,
what the fuck?
Out. And I just, for like 7 hours, I was in my room just like,
that's wild as shit.
Spazzing the fuck out, dude. Like, I couldn't see because I was just so blinded by hallucinations. Like, the patterns in the ceilings were spinning.
This dude went to sleep, though.
Yeah, and he's just asleep the whole time. And I'm just over here just like tweaking it and like into oblivion. I'm like, I can't move or walk or talk. Dude, I was tripping hard. And then I don't know if y'all have ever like dabbled, but experienced the loop.
I'm going to say I've had
Have you ever been? Yeah.
I'm going to say
friends.
that. I have a friend.
Have any of those friends told you about a loop that like continuously you can't find your way out of?
This friend told me that he went into a restroom at a hotel room and he couldn't figure out his way out of the restroom. Mm-hmm. Got stuck in the mirror. Got stuck trying to figure out the door handle. That was the problem.
The mirror did it.
The mirror
did it.
The mirror started the problem.
Yeah.
And then the door handle was like, I don't even know how to.
So explain the loop.
The loop is like you find yourself, you can't think. Like, you're just entranced of like a constant perpetual emotion. Where am I? 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 Like, dude, it's scary. It's a dark fucking presence. Yeah. And that's why I steered away from LSD, because I was like, you know what? I think I have enough demons now. Like, I didn't have demons as a kid, you know, when I was just young and happy. I have demons now that I don't want to face.
The worst part about that is it doesn't just disappear. It's you laying on the bed looking up and like, is this ever going to stop?
Yeah. Yep.
Am I stuck like this?
You're stuck in a ride.
Is it something I feel like that's literally the actual thought that everybody that does it has, because it's going on for like hours, and it's like,
dude,
fuck, I'm tired of this. I want it to go away.
Yeah, when I was trapped in the loop, my friend said that I was outside for like an hour from the time that I had texted him. Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm outside. And they showed up, and I was just like laid out on the ground, like staring at stars. Yeah. And I don't remember it. But I remember coming to through them talking me down and being like, hey, man, we're grounded. Like, we're here. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, thank God.
So is it something that just fades away, or just something that you become self-aware?
You may never even fucking know. Like it could happen, and I've heard that like you don't get the trip you want, you get the trip you need. Yeah. So if you have some shit locked in your brain that you need to face, it's gonna make you.
I've heard don't do it if you're currently going through some shit. Like if you've got some major shit going on right now, family, life, whatever, which everybody usually does, it's life. Mm-hmm. But if it's some like really bad shit, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering, because what you said, you don't get the high you want, you get the high you need. Yeah. So in that loop, you're just,
So sometimes you don't get the high you need. Sometimes you just get fucked. Okay. That's the best way that I can explain it, man. Purgatory. You have, like, dude, the safest way to experience psychedelics is with somebody who's experienced in sitting. Or like somebody who's done it and they know, oh, hey, he's freaking out. So now, what would I need in that? Okay, now I need a calm environment, some slow music, lights. Darkness is scary on LSD because you feel like you see lights that aren't there. Yeah, like red and blue flashes and shit. It gets trippy.
Or maybe they are there.
That's the thing.
It shows you what it's really the third dimension.
You feel like you're seeing something else.
Yeah. Put your brain in a different frequency where you can see shit that, who knows? Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know. I've never done LSD. I've never done. Mushrooms is the closest.
A friend of mine did it like 3 times. And
friend of mine did it like a lot.
Like a lot?
Yeah. Makes me think of another really good movie.
I think I need like one bathroom break.
Requiem of a Dream.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
That's a good one, yeah.
Man. But yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to run and get this bathroom break in.
Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Dang.
You can pause this?
I just figured we talked while he went.
Yeah,
so you have never experienced anything like that, like psychedelic at all?
Just with mushrooms.
Mushrooms is cool.
Yeah.
But mushrooms is cool because it's like, it's not as intense. Like it can be intense, but not like on that level. And it can't, you're almost a little bit more in control. Mm-hmm. Like you're still cool. You're still not like, you're still cool. LSD is like, you're legally you're insane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what's crazy. If you were to get in trouble while you were on it, you were legally insane.
Yeah. I guess some people need it. I don't know. I've never felt the appeal for LSD or anything else.
Yeah.
Mushrooms I didn't do till fucking way later in life. Weed got boring.
I think mushrooms is probably the coolest, the best one. And it's not like it's gonna really hurt you. Well, maybe there's some people that it probably could because of their they might be, what do you call it, schizophrenic or something like that. Yeah. They probably shouldn't be doing it, but for the most part,
best way to unlock your problem.
I feel like for a lot of other people, it does help them get through some shit. Even weed. I feel like weed. It helps certain people get through some things.
Yeah,
too,
I mean,
there's benefits to it all.
Do it for me. It just makes me forget shit.
The weed
does. Yeah. I don't care for it.
Did you ever feel like when you woke up the next day after smoking weed, like, oh my God, like you feel like in a weird, like it hasn't really gotten out of your system yet?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just feel like, oh fuck, come on, go away.
No, it's never. I mean, not that bad. I used to smoke the shit out of weed when I was younger.
No, that's different. Younger was different. Yeah, that was
this shit.
That
nowadays,
was like nothing. But I'm talking about like nowadays.
But this shit nowadays is fucking. It's not even weed, man. It's not.
Dude, it's not. I've been, dude, I just did 7 years on probation for a fucking weed possession charge.
Yeah.
And the weed back then used to fucking, dude, it was weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that I've been off, I've been medicating again, you know what I mean? Helping my back out. But all of this weed now is like, dude, it's not the same.
No, it's not the same,
dude.
man.
It feels so, it's like an hour high, maybe. If you're even lucky, it might be like 30, 40 minutes or some shit.
It almost seems to ramp up anxiety.
Yeah, that's what I've experienced. It's like, dude, it freaks me the fuck out.
It's not a good high at all, man.
Oh, man. But, I mean, to be fair, I don't know. The weed that I used to smoke back then was also when I was like 14.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I might have just been a dumb kid that was like, like, this is cool.
Yeah. No, see, I did this newer shit, man, and I'm like, God, what the fuck? I can't function. I can't. I'm not even my own fucking headspace. You know what I mean? It puts me down. God.
Oh, dude, man, I've always said I don't understand progressive stoners. To me, weed is like that's when you don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Which is also why I've said I respect. Not saying I respect heroin users. I understand heroin users, dude. Imagine if someone was like, "Hey, man, there's a drug that makes you feel like the fucking best ever." Yes. There's no downsides to it while you're on it, just while you're off it. You know, like that sucks, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, see, ice was my vice back way back before I had kids.
Yeah, people dabble, man.
Yeah, I had dabbled, and
allegedly,
people understand. People always said, I don't understand people can do it. I was like, it's because you've never done it.
Yeah, no, so I've asked that question. I've never experimented with it at all, but I had a friend of mine that worked in the oil field that was introduced to it. And I had asked him, I was like, hey, so like, why? Please tell me why. And he was like, dude, it's like, you like Coke, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, it's like that, but longer and cheaper. And I was like, oh, I'll never do it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, that's understandable. Like, Coke is a hell of a drug too, man. A lot of people don't like, it's a fun... Oh man, I hate saying this, but it's a hell of a yeah. You've never met anybody that did cocaine that didn't have a crazy fucking story behind it. Yeah. But not only that, it's just like I don't know. It's a quick drug to quickly like see a descent in. Yes. You know what I mean? Because that's the first addictive. Like the more I do, the better it gets. Like so. I mean, I've seen people go from like their first toot, you know, and then just go all into full blown addiction. Yeah, like I've seen guys from that I hung out with like 9 years ago that are still doing the same shit. Yep, and I'm like, damn, dude, fuck.
Yeah, I've never seen the degradation of fucking people on meth. Where
I'm just like, man. So the closest I've seen to it was the mugshots of like people over 10 years when they get all skinny in their jaw. Yeah. It's like that and shit. Yeah, they start losing. They all have that jaw, dude. That shit's crazy.
That's rough. Yeah, man. Some of the people I've seen, I don't even recognize them. They're like, hey, what's going on, bro? And I'm like, hey, how can I help you? And he's like, it's me. And I'm like, oh, my God, that's not you. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Well, that's another thing. The only thing I'm in fear of San Angelo, which I would say fear, because we're on the right path. Yes. But they're doing a lot more for the kids now. Though what worries me is people aren't bringing their kids, you know, because there is shit to do. There's always something to do. A lot more people, especially Kevin, man. Kevin's doing the Skate Angelo stuff, and
bro, that dude is.
Have y'all ever popped out to one of the Skate Angelo events?
I have not. Dude.
I haven't. No.
So oh man, it all started when we did the first Skate Angelo show at the Bearded Barista. I haven't been able to partake. I have not made any deadlines, dude. Anytime that the show's been done, but my buddies have put out some fucking killer shit. Killer shit. And Kevin organizing everything and keeping all these skate parks alive for these kids is like the coolest thing, because as my childhood, I spent all my time at Kirby Skate Park. Like any free time I had, I would skate there, man. Okay. Yeah, so I would love to see that research. And it is. Like I go to the Skate Angelo things, and man, they have skate competitions, and kids are out there winning decks. Chris Adams with Lucky Hand, he has Black 17 skate company that's like he provides boards for kids winning skate competitions. Dude, all this stuff is just so cool to see.
Man, yeah. Kevin Little was, dude, he blew my mind.
Yeah. So, that was sweet, man.
That was
totally super cool, dude. Yeah. From the moment I met him, I didn't even really know him before until he started advertising. But anytime he came by, just the utmost respect and friendliness.
Shout out Kevin Little.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Skate.
Dude, all the buddies that have been on here, man, I look forward to seeing more, like Gatlin coming on here, Brian coming on here. Kevin coming on here, man, and just I hope to see nothing but more and more homies. Like, it's so cool. I'll sit there and listen to it at home, just like, damn, man, it's cool. It's so cool.
Definitely gonna be reaching out to a lot more people, man, because that's, dude, there's so many cool fucking people out there that.
That's the reason why we started doing this, man. Is we wanted to.
No, and I've always, so my thing with like tattooing, I've said I've wanted to get into tattooing homeless people, because homeless people always get the coolest fucking tats. I don't know if y'all have ever met like a homeless person you genuinely talked to, or like had any crazy stories.
Yeah.
I used to love going under bridges and like meeting these people and just being like, hey man, so like what tell me your life, you know? And what better way to do that than over a tattoo and like an interview, you know? I'd offer a free tattoo. Hey, what means something to you? What do you want if you're willing? You know, and then like let's talk about your life. Where are you going from here?
Yeah.
Which I see some positive influences in San Angelo doing that already. You know, Matt Couture, I saw was at Chadburn.
Yeah.
The Chadburn Bridge the other day and was talking to people, and like That's cool, man. I think everything needs to be broadcasted more. As much as people try to put down media, if it's good or bad, the fact that you're seeing it is a blessing in itself.
Oh, exactly.
So, like, that's what's cool, man. What
like,
it do, man?
Dude, shout out to Matt, bro, because he's doing good, and hopefully we can just continue to keep, doing.
I don't know how he does it either. Dude, goddamn.
Yeah,
but he's at it, man. I've seen him. He's
over the place.
24/7. He's on it.
Yeah. I don't know how he finds the time.
Dude, I mean, well, even then, like, him too, reaching out. Like, the first time I saw his interviews was with, I want to say he did one with Inks.
Yes.
And dude, that was kick ass. Like, I think he saw Inks painting one day and was like, hey, man, like, can I interview you on this stuff? So, Inks too, especially being like a focal hub, like meeting you guys. You know what I mean? He's paved the way for a lot of opportunities that I would say. I want, like, how do I word this? It's cool being friends with a mentor who treats you as not somebody under himself.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dude, Inks has always been a buddy of mine that's always been like, hey, man, I'm going to do this. And, like, if you'd like to partake, like, if you want to come with me, I'd love for you to be here. And, like, if not, it's not going to hurt my feelings. Like, it's always been transparent, honesty, super cool. But the doors that locals open, you know? Yeah. Like, he's a local guy, talking to local guys, got me in here, too, which is the blessing that I needed to be able to talk and just let out.
Yeah,
shit, cool, hell yeah. Let's try to get some more doors open.
Yeah, man, always. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Many more episodes. I'll be coming on anytime you guys want.
Whenever you're welcome.
You've got an open invitation, man.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. But dude, I will definitely be bringing you the shop guys, man. If you think I'm a character, dude, all of it, like, fuck.
We can fit 2 more people in there.
No,
so that's a total of 3 people.
Yeah, man, like that would be perfect. These guys, because I feel I'm a big internet nerd. I go out and I interact with people, but these guys are more life like orientated. Yeah. I'm good with the internet shit, dude. I'll say I'm good with the internet, but these guys are downright like living life to the full. Last thing they're doing is being on their phone.
Yeah.
So
that's cool as shit, man.
Yeah, dude. So those guys having on there, we'll set something up and have a good day, a good vibes day. You know?
Well, fucking we'll get it filled, man.
Dude, it'll be sick.
We'll put y'all on the board.
Cozy, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you guys, man. It was a hell of a time. It's always nothing but the best time anytime I've been on. So.
Fucking A, dude. Well, let's get you home to your baby mama. So you can...
Thank you, sir.
Take care of her. Hey, guys, thank you for listening. And
what it do, baby?
We'll see you next week.
What it do, baby?
What it do?